Welcome back. When we last left our protagonists, Einar went through some character development. Having finally been confronted by some old friends, one of which, with a
stupid high roll?
a ridiculously high insight and a ridiculously high roll. Right, because Alia has a... No, who is it? Someone has a...
I think Avein or Alia noticed.
I think Alia was the first one that noticed.
Alia got
our party.
Alia got a 31 on Arcana, if I remember correctly, and Samir got like a 24 on Insight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
They were able to speak to Einar and hopefully give him some advice.
It's an intervention.
There was an intervention.
Pretty much.
And Ray and Makoto decided to call in the final nail in the coffin, as it were, and bring your old flame of Kaya.
Old flame. No way.
It was pre-campaign, pre-broadcast.
I guess. It's definitely a new, very bright flame now.
That is very true.
Rekindled, we would say.
Yes.
Rekindled with a fury.
And she refused Ray's request to heal your corruption against your will, and gave you the material component required to cast Greater Restoration on yourself. As you finally felt free of the darkness that you had found within yourself for the first time in months.
Yeah, but at a cost.
Not really.
My friend, I miss him.
That is true. Oh, yes, and that is another thing. It appears that the Herald has vanished. Something that you realize happened prior to your corruption being healed.
I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna bring him back. Bring him home.
So wait, can you not cast shield anymore?
Oh yeah, I
He
can.
hasn't tried.
What? Ooh, that's a fair point. I haven't tried.
And so, you set out to the relatively small town of Repose, finding a decent chunk of the population of this town being Goliaths, which is something that Einar has not seen in quite some time.
Yeah, I kind of avoid home.
Not that there's anything
Left.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, you know, part of the reason I don't go back.
Yes. And so,
Also, this is a different This is a different mountain range.
It is. And so, we return to the party of Outsiders Plus, given that you have double the number of people you usually have.
That's true.
Amy, I know we don't have an extra mic, but yes.
Yeah, we can share.
If you would be willing to run the Camerites, that would make things a bit easier overall.
Yes, hello.
At least in combat.
I will be running Samir, Alia, and Avein
I was
today.
totally ready to run both Ray and Alia again.
As a side note, if you need me to buy extra mics, let me know ahead of time, and I can do that.
We have two of the quietest people at the table sharing a mic that is evenly spaced between us.
You know, that's
I
fine.
can be loud if I need to be.
Not as loud as me!
Alright, projector.
Please, Ryan, you don't have to try to be louder.
Honestly,
That's a good point.
If we needed to do this, we would just take your mic away because you could show up on everyone else's mics just fine.
That's true.
So let me play, everybody.
He makes a fair point. You would show
But
up.
regardless,
Which days?
so who did you send into town to
I believe
speak?
Einar,
It was Einar,
Riss, and was it Alia?
I think it's
It was Keen. It was Keen.
and I think you sent 4.
Did we send 4?
Because
I think we did throw. I think we did give Alia
Yeah, I
sent
think
all of
Alia
them.
also went.
Okay.
Yeah, because that leaves me, Samir, Avane, and Makoto.
Indeed. So, as you enter the town, Keen and... Well, yeah, it's three of you. What do you do?
I believe
what do
we
you do?
were searching for a tavern.
You were, yes. The instructions were to, one, not ask blatant questions to the random people here,
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
and two, looking for a place to stay for the night.
For all of us or just us?
So
Four of you.
we're going to find a place to stay for the night and keep our ears open for any sort of talk that can help us.
And our
Because
mouths
asking direct questions will not help.
Holy crap.
Unless
Briss actually knows what he's doing.
I use fast friends.
That's true.
Fast friends are gonna manipulate you.
Why does that sound like Andy Dwyer's like intro theme for a little kids TV show?
Oh my gosh, it does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty easily you're able to find the Frosted Glass, which is a
Whoa.
bar or tavern that's got like just a frothy mug on a sign swinging outside. And
Oh, that kind of frosted glass.
It's frosted glass, not frosted ass.
Not what I was talking about, Noah.
I don't know what you were talking about.
I really don't either.
You don't know how to... Never mind. I guess that's a...
Yeah, don't
I
worry
guess that's a
about it.
country thing.
So you find that without too much issue.
Okay.
You enter, I assume.
Yep.
A large Goliath woman is standing behind the bar. It's fairly early morning, so it's not very populated. There's like a handful of people eating. Some...
Before we approach the bar stand, Riss is going to turn around quickly and whisper, "All right, what's the story? Where are we from?"
Do we need one?
What if someone asks questions? What if we're separated and have different stories? That'll stick out.
I mean,
I'm
again,
used to having a very normal face with a normal name that people do not remember.
Smith.
Travelers, we're going from Meyer
Smith.
to Eris. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. Carry on.
Do we have any goods, like, or things we could pass off as goods, like as though we're merchants or something?
Money.
What?
No, we'll just say we're rich and we're traveling
that's
for fun.
True. I do. Einar reaches into his bag of holding and goes, right. I do have a lot of money.
Yeah, we're rich. We're traveling for the heck of it.
What's y'all's passive perceptions?
26.
Perception 15.
You all have all noticed at this point, Alia is no longer with you.
Oh no.
Because a group of people that walk into a bar stop at the entrance to have...
Wait, we'd already walked in?
Yes.
I would have
That's what I asked.
to have this conversation before we walked in.
You're with us right now.
No, Keith
You're with
No.
the stupids.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
Yes.
We are the big dumb.
Riss didn't think of this until he saw the barmaid and was like, or the tavern owner was
Yep.
like, oh, wait.
Sorry, Kiera would have wanted to
Yeah.
mention that, but I am out of it. So, getting
know.
back in.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah. So Alia has already approached the bar and is appearing to have a conversation with the bartender.
And I was gonna walk up right next to her and motion for a drink from the bartender.
Riss
She
will
kind of just
motion
turns.
as he goes to get a table, and he will just find a table.
It's a quiet town. Shouldn't find too much trouble.
I know. What's the price of?
Like
5 copper, right?
something like
I
that.
guess a silver.
Yeah.
Silver.
I don't know. Just put a silver down.
Yeah, mug of ale is 4 copper, so
Oh, I was close.
she kind of picks up the silver,
Don't worry, it's real.
pockets it.
What?
All right.
Riss will drop the 4 copper as well, pick up something, and then look for a table.
Yep. Alia has taken a seat at the bar.
Ooh. Then Riss will join her on the other side, I guess, if Einar's on one side.
As this lovely lady was telling me, there's not a lot of passers-by through here. Anyone new to town tends to stand out.
We're travelers, exploring the world. We have enough back home that there's just so much more to see out here.
It gets
Might as
rather
well-
boring staying in one place for a while.
It does.
Well, if it's a lack of boredom you're looking for, Repose is not the right place.
Oh, we're not staying here. At least that's not the plan. This is a... what would you call it? Checkpoint on our way to the next destination.
I don't know where you could be going, but good luck.
We wanted a bit of
Thanks.
adventure in the mountains. Pretty much it.
You're planning to go through the mountains.
It's not unfamiliar territory for me.
All right.
So you don't have anything interesting here at all? No tourist center, anything like that?
We have 3 taverns and a few lumber mills and a few mines.
Interesting.
That's roughly just about it.
That is boring.
I guess, would I make an insight check to see if she's telling the truth?
Go for it.
Yeah, I know whether she's telling the truth.
What'd you roll?
He does.
Natural 20.
Gotta waste it on this.
But
But
Yeah, you don't sense any dishonesty. It's very much someone who has been in one spot their whole life and doesn't have a lot of good things to say about it.
Oof.
the people here are bright, though. I mean, I'm sure, there's plenty jolly good fun around here. With
Riss, upon seeing
Neighbors.
Keen's attempt at socializing, turns around and just looks at the room. Just a survey.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Surveil.
An OWO would
22.
be perfect. Okay, never mind.
22. All right. People here might not be bright, but apparently you are. Here. She puts a drink down.
17
take
just
it.
to look around the room. Who's all here?
All right. Yeah, there's a couple of workers, definitely in kind of these thick furs. Most of them Goliath. You can see kind of like maybe like either soot or just like dirt or something. Like just these people have very obviously been working possibly overnight. Hence coming here now. A handful of others, some humans and whatnot, but yeah, no one that stands out by any means.
so in this entire town of boring people,
Mm-hmm.
there's
except for a few bright ones.
there's nothing interesting. No shady characters or I don't know, repressed billionaires.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help?
Yes, you can.
If it helps at all, I am a journalist, and it is part of my journey and my hobby to write down interesting stories. And though a town like this could be potentially very boring, who knows? Perhaps I can at least dig up a story or two to recall, and maybe I can even send some business your way from curious travelers, and might help your bar out a bit.
All right. Make a deception check.
It's a flat 20.
Flat 20.
That is 15.
15. You have advantage.
I have
Nice.
advantage. All right. Yeah, one less.
Flat 20. Okay, that's still. Yeah. Couldn't exactly say that it's part of the town. He hasn't been here very long. But this uppity, white-haired
And this was years ago. Whoop.
Came in, bought one of the mines not too long ago.
Bought a mine. Wow. Mm-hmm. I guess you do have repressed billionaires flying around here.
I don't know. Maybe that was the last of it, but that mine has been, if he is from wealth, he's stupid from wealth, because that mine hasn't turned up anything interesting in over 50 years.
I will be quite honest with you. Those who come from money don't usually use their money to make more money. They just use it to have fun. They're not.
You're not wrong.
To keep some of the town employed with this mine, at least.
Handful. But I don't know.
Yeah.
The SDI, some company or something, I don't know.
Some dumb idiots. Just the
That's exactly
Basically, yeah. Apparently there was some kind of not a cave-in, but a collapse into a cavern a week or two ago.
How long ago did he buy this?
2 months, give or take.
Rather unfortunate that he had a collapse so soon after he purchased it.
Well, it no one was hurt apparently, and it apparently from the workers that came in here and were complaining about it over drinks. They opened up a whole new cavern.
Interesting.
Something worth sightseeing or just more coal dust?
I don't know what about rocks and dirt interests you, but
It's a whole new cavern. I guess I got a romantic notion of like underground, something like that.
caves are mostly dirt and rocks.
Understood.
I mean, some rocks can be beautiful. Some shine. Some are used as currency. They don't have like
You're not
touring
wrong.
tickets for the local areas in here. do
Well,
they?
it's an active mine, so
I see.
not really.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, if you find him, you can probably talk to him about it.
Talking.
You said
Maybe
he
we
doesn't-
will.
You said he doesn't hang around this town very often, though. How might
Well,
we
he's
get in contact with him?
I mean, he's in the mines alongside him most of the time.
Oh, that's very different. Most of the wealthy I know
Well,
don't exactly like to get
not
their hands
digging.
dirty. Oh.
just present.
I see.
See, he likes the rocks too. See, what's wrong with someone just observing rocks? There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing that comes to mind right
There
away.
is nothing wrong with it, I suppose.
I don't suppose you'd be able to tell us which mine it is.
Yeah, it's a. You see her think for a moment. Make one more persuasion check, and you've been just a very bright addition. So make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Very nice.
Can I help either of them, or is she helping?
she's-
6 to help.
You get
I.
How
did you say
to help?
26.
Dang. All right.
So that would also.
I can't go higher than that.
Well, what that does is gives
That's
you
pretty freaking good, though. That's a 23.
good because it gives you advantage. If you know what, I'm going to institute that as a rule. If you are helping and it's a 10 or above, you give advantage. If it's a 20 or above,
You
it gives
take over.
advantage and lowers the DC.
All right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's fun.
I mean, I feel like that is a
It's a way to reward the 20.
exactly.
Honestly, I think that's not a bad way to
Yeah.
do things when you have advantage and then you get advantage from something else. You're
Exactly.
like, okay, I can't stack the number of rolls, but here, have a little bonus.
Exactly. Yeah, the sleeper's mine.
That's an ominous name. Also,
No, I think that comes more from, the whole town's sleepy, boring vibes.
Or it could be from the,
I'm going to have
number of cave-ins that happen.
I'm going to have
People
the bartender roll a history check to see if she knows. She does not. That is a 3.
good guess for both of you, but we also need
Mine is
4 rooms.
4 rooms.
Correct.
Sure thing.
And I'll turn back around.
Do you
Start
think they
drinking.
have a gift shop? They could be selling rocks for all we know.
Keen.
Do you want to go shopping for rocks? We can go shopping for rocks.
Well, let's wait until we go to the mine. And
Well,
then
yes,
have
we're
all
going to get
the
them
rocks.
at the mine. That's why
Yeah,
we're
yes,
interested.
yeah. All right, good. We're having a.
I don't know what
We
you're
can buy you
interested
some
in. I
nice
want the
shiny
rocks.
rocks. It's
Let's pick up a rock. There's a rock here. There's a
Shiny
rock
rocks,
there.
excuse you?
You are
Does he
all.
think that I don't have money?
all right. If you want to buy it yourself, whatever.
I think I will,
Riss is going to
actually.
turn and look at the tanker. Yes, we keep a lot of people entertained.
Y'all stick around just as long as you like.
Will do.
While this is happening, Ray, Makoto, Samir, and Avain.
Oh, also, side note, Einar's gonna slip her 10 coins, 10 gold,
10 gold.
and just be
So you
like,
kind of just,
appreciate it.
thank you very much. This will cover your rooms nicely. So, Ray and the others, what are you doing?
Sitting there, thinking, I wonder if Riss is somehow going to open his mouth again.
Oh, yes, right.
That is generally required for talking.
You know what I mean. Samir,
Yes.
what spells do you have?
A wide variety. What specifically are you asking?
Just getting an idea of once we engage with Korvaki, what kind of additional assistance we have. Also, do you have sending?
I do not.
Okay. I can't remember if Makoto has sending or not.
Makoto is sending.
Okay, cool. That's how we'll... Okay.
Oh, that does remind me, though. And kind of looks at you, looks at Avain, looks back at you, and just puts a hand on your shoulder. And he's going to cast Death Ward.
I'm both appreciative and slightly offended.
You have less hit points.
What?
You have less hit points than Avain does.
Okay, that's fair. Like I said, appreciative, slightly offended.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception. I'm not very good with that. Oh, that's a 19.
19. You happen to see a decently sized group of Goliath moving into town. But what catches your eye is a man with white hair walking in front of them.
I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that that's Korvaki.
You might assume so.
Okay. Am I correct, though?
You don't know.
Find out.
Okay.
Didn't roll 20 on perception.
No, I didn't.
You remember Korvaki having white hair.
I do. So I would like to... Real quick. Makoto. Send a quick message to Anna. Let him know that I think I see Korvaki moving through town, so he needs to be careful.
All right, and she will. It is at this point you've finished up your interaction with the barkeep and Einar. You hear Makoto's voice in your head. Hey, we think we see Korvaki coming into town. Be careful.
Understood. We've acquired rooms. Sounds like he owns a mine.
She relays the information to you, Ray. They say that Korvaki apparently owns a mine now.
Riss is off to the side.
What
Tell
could
them which
he-
mine. They may be able to investigate.
What in the world? What in Arklands would he need a mine for?
I imagine if they're watching
Unless
him, it will probably lead them to it.
Unless
maybe he's gotten wind of how Saravina manufactures his crystals and has found more of the base product. Just a theory.
maybe, but I don't know.
'Cause I can't think of any reason why he would go to the trouble of purchasing a mine. Can you?
None that comes to mind.
Rocks.
King, go
I'm
for
so
us.
glad I can isolate audio now.
Okay. So, I want to avoid a direct confrontation in the city.
I mean, why? He's right there.
I want to avoid collateral damage as much as possible.
I think we're skilled enough to do that.
You want to take him now?
I'd kind of like to.
As would I. However, I'm trying to be less
Riss.
impulsive. If you catch my drift.
Okay. We'll move on your...
I know you have a lot of spell slots, but how many times can you send... How many times can you send it before it worries you?
I can send one more.
Okay. Hold it, and let's follow him.
Okay. Now, you are on the opposite side of town from the mountains, so he's heading technically towards you at the moment.
Right. I'm going to tail him to the cave, essentially. And then once we get to the cave...
No, he is coming into town.
Oh, from the
the
caves? Oh, okay.
Dang, you have good perception then. Well, that town's not very big.
It's not very big.
Gotcha.
And also, amongst a group of gray-skinned individuals, a shorter figure with white hair stands out even from a distance.
That'll
What
do it.
direction does he seem to be going?
Into town.
Okay. I'm going to have Avane come with me,
Okay.
and 30 seconds to a minute behind me, have Makoto and Samir follow.
Okay.
And I'm going to tail him.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. Both you and Avane.
I'm like, you should let Riss know, because if I get the drop on him...
Avane did not roll well.
22.
8.
Don't worry, I was about to let the group know, and
Okay.
we're all
That's
gonna go
right.
look out the window.
You do have invisibility that you
Peer
can
through the
cast.
blinds.
I think I'm going to cast invisibility on him.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to just cast it on him. I did okay.
Got it.
Invisibility! Where are you?
Much better. That's a flat 20.
Oh, thank God.
Cool.
Okay.
So, Avane being invisible and you being quite stealthy, apparently.
Advantage.
Yeah.
I know. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's
As
got
opposed to
that.
that plate armor that gave you a disadvantage, too.
This-
Nope,
Stinks.
it was my power armor.
Well, I know, but
it didn't impose.
it doesn't have the strength requirement. It still would have had the stealth disadvantage, which would have flattened out to a flat roll.
Right.
But now that you don't... Now that you've
Now
got
I have
the-
advantage.
Yeah, now you have advantage. So the two of you are able to move into town fairly quickly. And I did roll randomly for this. But you see Korvaki and as you get closer and you're following behind, as you move kind of around the outskirts of the town and kind of are following, staying out of sight, the workers seem excited. They're chatting and just like there's an energy that's just kind of just accomplished and celebratory.
Okay.
And you see them heading for the frosted glass.
Bet.
Okay. Did I know that that's where they were going?
I don't think so.
We haven't
I
told
said
you.
to find an inn.
Yep.
We found one, damn
The
it.
town has 3. I rolled
Yep.
randomly.
Okay.
Well, it makes
This is
sense.
gonna be
You did have the
interesting.
tavern keeper say workers from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they seem excited.
Mm-hmm.
Do they seem to be carrying anything?
They have some equipment like pickaxes.
Is Korvaki carrying something?
Korvaki is on the other side of a group of 12 Goliaths.
Okay.
Well,
Understandable.
Dang,
That I
enough
can't
room
see.
in
Listen, these aren't all
Okay.
going to be like level 10 though.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna motion to Makoto. I assume that I can see the tavern. From where I am. All right, Makoto, let them know that he is going to a tavern called the Frosted Glass,
Okay.
and that they should head there immediately.
Yep.
Do you have inspiration right now?
No.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, there we go.
That is the best meta knowledge, non-meta use I have seen in a while.
That was very good.
All right, Korvaki is with some workers headed for a tavern called the Frosted Glass. We'll meet you there.
oh shit. I guess that makes my job easy. Get over here, slowpokes.
And Einar and Riss and Keen, you hear the door burst open.
Just sweet Jesus. What was Makoto doing taking her sweet time messaging us?
It's a small town. It took them like 5 minutes to get from the outside of town to the tavern.
Even then, that's relatively slow.
Yeah.
Did you convey this message in time?
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
hold on.
How,
she entered. Who
No.
entered?
No.
Korvaki
Korvaki.
opens the doors.
At what point? Because when Makoto sent that first, when Makoto sent that first message, how long did I have?
We'll say about 15-30 seconds.
After the first message?
No, after the second message.
Okay, after the second message. Okay. Because Einar would have been like, guys, he's coming.
Riss would have stood up and said, "All right, I'll go find him." And he motions, "You probably should stay indoors."
Einar's gonna grab him, and he's gonna
Not
pull him
engage, find. And he
Yes.
pulls out his bow.
off. Einar's gonna pull him off to.
We're in the middle of the tavern.
Yeah.
There are people here.
Yep.
Einar's going to real
Probably should
quick
stay inside.
pull out just
We're
a
going to
handful
slaughter.
of gold coins, look at the bartender, and go, "Sorry," and pull. and he's gonna-
Inspiration.
I already have one.
He already has it. Give it to someone. That's amazing.
And
I
Kim
know
is
he's gonna
going
also
to casually
grab-
slip over to a different table because no one knows her face yet, and so she'll.
Didn't think I was gonna have to draw the inside of the tavern.
Well, close quarters, y'all. Apparently, this is our first legitimate bar fight.
Well, we had
Is
one.
it?
In
No.
we had one in the Dreamscape with his dad,
We did.
Right,
We did.
right.
and Riss kicked
Well,
his ass.
no, again, our first legitimate bar fight.
Yes.
Because we fought outside of,
No, we fought in that bar because I remember having to like.
I'm talking about when we first started up in, wherever the heck that place is called.
Oh, yeah. By your tavern.
Yeah, we didn't fight in my tavern.
No,
we fought,
we didn't. We fought
just
out
outside
front
the
of
city.
it.
tavern.
Well, he has a
Right.
brewery.
Right.
Sure, it's got a
Brewery.
small.
It's got a small area for guests.
All right.
Okay.
If you'd like to set yourselves up on the map.
How big is this freaking bar?
It's not that big.
Oh, Riss is probably here. Einar's probably. Well, hold on. Riss is on the
You
other side.
were on the other side.
I can
Oh, yeah.
guarantee. Ray, right on the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ave, and then Samir and Makoto are in the back of the alley.
This is
That's Keen.
That's key.
that's Keen. Okay, which one's Ollie? This one's Alia.
Yes.
Okay, so Alia, and then okay.
There is not quite as much room in this tavern as I was originally thinking.
We're not gonna keep the fight in
This
here.
guy's like, yeah, this would be a cool, like, middle of the town western fight, and they're gonna line up on one side, he's gonna line up on the other. It's like, nah, man, we're
I saw
in the
Briss was
building.
like, I'll go find him. He's like, Posh should, stay inside. And then I goes, sorry. And then
The door opens.
And
Now here's the thing.
Going on Magnificent 7 over here.
Neither of you are wearing even remotely similar outfits to the last time Korvaki saw you.
well, I was also gonna say well, nah, that's alright. I probably would have taken another second to be able to do that. So yeah, never mind. But
I'm not certain he's going to recognize you at first glance.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I'd have to roll for initiative because I was going to have Briss attack him either way.
So, here's how this goes down. A toast to a job well done. Fuck. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
it is at the moment that Einar says sorry and is putting gold on the counter. That's when Korvaki comes in because I rolled a nat 1. I spent
Love it.
all my good rolls.
That's my roll.
Dad, gum.
Can Einar use his inspiration?
Oh,
to
you know
re-roll
what?
that nat one?
I can use inspiration for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, is it a bones day?
I have no idea. Let's check.
Let me check the Twitter. Might be fast.
Tweet. Hey, can I use the inspiration that I was getting in the moment?
Yes.
Putting
Oh, there you go! The double inspiration.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
I'm not gonna complain about that one.
It is a Bones Day! So, Einar.
We'll call that a 10 then.
10.
That's mine.
We'll call
Riss.
it a 10.
Well, I was thinking about
21.
using another inspiration.
21. Ray.
22.
There you go.
Alia got a 4 on the die.
She has advantage.
She does. Oh, that's a 24.
Good lord.
Vane got a flat 20.
Also has advantage.
Worse. Samir
Has advantage.
Dadgum.
got a 16. Why does Samir have advantage?
Because everyone else does.
You felt left out.
It's like, fine, I'm gonna grab a magical weapon that gives me advantage.
They all have advantage on initiative.
Wow,
Makoto,
incredible. I need something like that.
Let's go.
That's why I just got a
21.
Black Soul warning.
And
Never gonna
Keen?
use it.
19.
19.
Wow.
If I ever
You
pull out my
literally
if I ever-
have a battle axe alarm on your back.
Yeah.
That's all
If
it is.
I
to
ever
you.
pull out my battle backs, things are in bad shape.
Battle backs?
Battlebacks?
My battle backs. Battle axe, listeners. Battle backs does not exist. Although that was what I want to name my battle axe now.
Your battle backs.
Battle back.
You want to start a band with me? Call it Battle Backs.
Ooh. I will.
All right, sweet.
So I'm going to place the 12 Goliaths that he has behind him on the map.
Toast.
Did you have 12 tokens?
Yep.
I
you
imagine Einar just like turns around, stands up, and says, "Hello there," as he encases himself entirely in darkness.
Stop making him Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Sorry, I was gonna just have him say, "It's good to see you again," but then "Hello there" just crept into my mind and was like, "No, this is the right thing to say."
I look forward to seeing how you figured out how to represent this during the podcast, Noah.
I probably won't. This is too much for me.
All right.
See, now, if we invest in installing a camera on the ceiling, I can make that work.
What you gotta do is you gotta get a framework that hits the mics and then a camera like right here.
Yes.
Honestly, it's not actually a bad idea for us to record like the battle map for
Yeah.
just for
Yeah.
battles.
I think that's a good idea. So, if
I
you would
like
like to have
webcam
yourselves
icon.
turn around,
Oh yeah.
first in the order is Alia.
All right.
No surprise with 24.
Oh, that's me.
Does she know who she's attacked? That's a lot of people.
Did you not look at it till
No, I just sat up.
Well, I'll give you a hint. It's 12 plus 1.
I don't like those odds.
All right.
Never tell me the odds.
Alia says, I assume the white-haired one,
Yup.
and she's gonna classic wizard spell, Firebolt.
Yes!
Very nice.
Let's start it off
Make an attack
right.
roll.
I don't have dice with me. Let me
Oh.
grab my dice.
hate,
Which one's yours?
I hate how
the
close
box.
Firebolt
big one
sounds to
here?
Fireballs. Like,
What?
I didn't ask how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
that's right.
Fireball. Nothing but fireball.
Just Fireball. Just Fireball.
Firebolt.
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 Man, remember when I first started learning to play and I couldn't tell the difference between those two spells?
I
You
still
make-
can't tell the difference
You would
between
make
those two
me
spells.
sweat every time you would say it, because I would always be at the front with the enemy.
That's true.
You have the highest dex. You're fine.
When I was Geth,
Oh, when you were Geth, yeah. No.
hark. I beg to differ. Ooh, come on. Oh,
That's not great.
That was a lot of dice.
3 for 10.
That's 10 fire damage.
Did you roll the hit?
No.
No. It has been a hot minute since I have played a character.
Yeah, hot minute, Firebolt. You know,
Boo.
I wasn't making a joke. I was just pointing out the humor in it. Well,
15.
15 misses.
she said.
Oh, no.
And as a note, Korvaki, as you are able to see the details for the first time, looks a little bit different than when you last saw him.
I
Ooh, we
As
get
I am
pictures?
sending a picture
Here we go.
with a new set of armor, a familiar cloak around his shoulders, large green metal gauntlets, and a crossbow that has a slight purple-pink shimmer to it.
I want it.
So Minecraft enchantment.
You can have it.
In addition, you see
Can I look at that smug ass face?
does. It looks like a Minecraft
Yeah.
enchantment.
In addition, you see a pink shard protruding.
He didn't
right
tell us what
above
colors the
his
shards
heart.
were, did he?
Nope.
This mother.
Nope.
Ah, Saravita! Why did
You
you
didn't
leave out
ask!
that detail?
Say, Korvaki, before we get started, do tell. What gem are you using?
Actually, if you guys want to come here real quick, because I'm very, very proud of how I was actually able to do this.
The Minecraft enchanted effect.
No, the shard in his chest.
While we're doing that, I need to use the bathroom.
That's fine.
Oh, that right. Oh.
Noise. What is it?
That is the arcane shard.
Oh no, what is it in Hero Forge?
Yes, a little bit. That is a piece of shoulder armor that is spiked that I have shrunk and moved into his body.
Nice. Well done, sir.
Beautiful. Also, I love the Thanos gauntlets.
Yup.
I don't know what those are, but...
Oh,
they're Thanos gauntlets for sure.
Gloves of thievery is what I was going to say. But
He is attempting to add multiple shards together to become more powerful, thus the mind.
ah,
How spot on am I?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. I don't want to kill him until I know what the heck he's doing.
Oh, just let me absorb his soul. I'll be able to torture and interrogate him for eternity.
you're good now, so you'll be able to.
Yeah, that's within the parameters.
With Korvaki, I make an exception.
I was going to say interrogate and then torture if he's unwilling. Switch the order. You
Okay,
gotta.
yeah. We can go with that.
I mean, does it
By the way,
I already
Riss is
know
going
he's
to
not
kill
say anything.
because what were the orders again? Because Riss would remember willing.
Ollie
was
and
on.
me, you, and then whoever else.
No. The orders from Saravina. Dead or alive? Do we have
Him? Dead.
Oh, dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Very dead.
Yeah.
Riss is going to kill.
Dead and destroy the shards.
Yes, that's right.
The problem is, we have all of his followers here, and we just started attacking someone that they apparently are very excited to be around.
Yeah. Which is very
think of
unfortunate.
it as their paycheck is about to get attacked.
Yep.
Yes.
So, is that all that Alia is doing on her turn?
1 second.
Okay. I don't think she has a lot more that she can do.
Nope, she's a wizard. Shut up, you went an artificer.
For the tank.
That's why I prefer not to have spells, because they tend to be saved.
You rolled a 4 to attack.
Yep.
Okay, that is not a wizard being useless. That is that die being useless.
No, I meant like other stuff to do.
Spells are powerful, though. Anyway,
Very.
Ray, you're up.
Oh, hi, cool. I'm going to...
There is a large mass of people between you and him.
There is. I haven't attacked yet,
Yeah?
so I'm not considered hostile to this group of people here.
No, you're not.
Okay.
In fact, they don't even know you're there.
They don't.
Yeah, you're sneaky and what's his face is invisible.
Area of effect spells are gonna be great right now, please. Please.
Yeah, when she said fireball, you can use fireball.
I mean, technically, so could she.
I don't
She
want to
could,
attack.
just replace
I don't
it
want to
outside.
attack a group of essentially civilians. That's
Well,
the
let me
issue.
tell you, once you attack their paycheck, they're coming for you next.
Which is why
There's a
I'm
difference
waiting.
between fighting back and fighting.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true.
So
Morally speaking, anyway.
What are morals to a
Precisely.
neutral character?
the shard in his chest.
Yep.
Can I spend my turn to try and figure out which one it is?
You can't see it.
Oh, that's a problem.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Shoot. I think I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm going
fine.
to hold. I'm gonna hold my movement.
Okay.
If they start coming towards us, I'm going to move out and around. But I am going to activate my armor so that I have it ready to go.
I mean, you always have it ready to go.
Why couldn't I have been first?
Yeah.
I thought I thought it was a bonus action to activate it.
For what purpose?
The power armor.
No, it's always on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Armor model.
All right. It is Makoto's turn. And seeing that you have not gone in yet, she is also going to wait.
Okay.
Riss.
No such inhibitions. So, Korvaki,
And
you
Korvaki
know,
has
says,
not gone in. taking
what
his
is
turn
it?
in combat
Toast, you know, for job well done, whatever his line was. Riss'll string his +3 arrow and go, cheers. And
Do you have inspiration?
nope.
You do now. Yes! All of you with these banger lines. Well done.
And he has not gone yet, so I get an advantage on the roll.
Yep. It is not an auto crit, though.
No, yes, unfortunately. Oh, so close. So that, with my +3 arrow, is over 30 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Beautiful.
8.
All right.
I don't like that.
So I'm going to do this and sneak attack damage
It's got to be a middle number.
and bonus action.
73.
Hunter's mark
73 gold.
Understood?
That's how much I put
and then a D4. I love this.
Oh my gosh!
And rogues.
All right, so that's going to be 27 plus 11 is 38 plus 3 is 41 damage.
41 damage. He is going to uncanny dodge.
Yep, and that's all right. Got that out of the way.
And actually, wait a minute. Are those both reactions? Let me double check something. Because he's definitely not reducing that to 0. So yeah, he's going to uncanny dodge that. So that is reduced down to 20.
Gotcha.
But it definitely just... Oh, I have not missed you.
And another.
Another.
That's going to be 26 to hit.
That'll hit. So that's Hunter's Mark. No sneak attack on this one.
Yep. Yeah, it's less.
You think?
So that's going to be 13 for the second one.
All right. Not bad, though. Mm-hmm. Avane is now up. Avane is invisible and standing behind Ray, who
If
is
you want
has
me
not
to-
moved yet.
If you want me to take over Avane, I can too. The battle section of it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Walking speed of 35 feet. He's gonna move
All right.
here.
Yep.
What's the range on invisibility?
It's a touch spell, and then it's just
you
on.
Just go. I'm concentrating on it right now.
It's a touch and go spell.
It goes until I drop it.
Yep.
He is a blood hunter. You've played it before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to take over. I have no idea how blood hunters work.
That's fine.
Yep.
I'll pull him up.
Yeah, I was thinking he would move to kind of get a good shot, but away from the crowd.
He uses swords, just to let you know.
Yes, that's why I don't know how blood hunters work. I see how spells, and I'm like, oh look, a spell.
These are my characters. I did not name my characters. I need the campaign.
I will say he'll probably at this point activate his Rite of the Oracle,
Yep.
Okay.
which is not an attack or a spell casting.
So he's good.
He's still invisible.
Good. That's kind of the reason why I put it on him, because I figure he doesn't do that
As
stuff.
if you could see him, you would see he takes his sword and as his blood scatters across the blade, it kind of dissolves into it and becomes this purple pink hue around it, because the Rite of the Oracle does psychic damage.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
That's a good damage.
Oh. It probably would take it down one because Kalashtar are resistant to psychic damage, right?
I don't know if they are. Yeah. He
So
doesn't know that though.
The 2 damage I did, psychic damage to him, is reduced to 1, so he only took 19 from that first attack.
Okay. Actually, that being reduced to 1 would still reduce it to 40 damage as opposed to 21.
well, there you
So
go.
it would still be halved to 20.
Bet. Okay, so. Okay, perfect. So what is his thingamajig?
He's doing Rite of the Oracle on his first blade.
First blade, and that's
That is a bonus action.
bonus action. Extra D8.
And I'll say Vayne will probably use his action to hold his action and attack or move if Ray moves forward.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yep. All right. Keen.
Do you want me to take over Alvain or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, from this turn onwards.
Gotcha.
What you doing?
I am.
Hanging out in a corner.
Yep. Keen's gonna say, nope, that's too many. And she's going to whip out her soul blade.
All right.
And use its effect.
Which effect?
It is Dawn,
Good plan.
which
Yep.
like 30 foot. Oh yeah, 30-foot radius. Yeah, 30-foot radius. Which
As
is
you
60
see,
feet. Okay,
Keen draw a sword handle.
I can't see anything.
Yeah. But those who are within the tavern see Keen draw out a sword handle and a blade made of radiant light.
You gave her a freaking lightsaber.
I gave her a sun sword.
Okay.
So yes, a lightsaber.
Yes, a lightsaber.
Basically.
lightsaber noises.
And
commands.
so, and you can cast Dawn once per day.
Cool. And then from the sky, she will raise her sword upwards and then bring it down, and light from the sky will pour over the entire crowd because it has a 60-foot range.
Yep, 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Yep.
Wow.
And they have to make a Constitution saving throw, or take 40.
When the cylinder appears, each creature in it must make a con saving throw, taking 4d10 radiant damage on a failed save.
Yeah.
They could just be trying to feed their families.
This won't kill them. It's just a threat. It's kind of a mind yourselves.
All right.
Mind yourselves. Here, let me take this
First,
knife
Korvaki.
and jab it into your stomach. Mind
No.
yourself.
That's a
I'm
12.
going to take one of your fingers, and
Which is
just
not
so
make
you
it?
know, I can take the rest of them.
Yep.
That's what she's doing right now.
Yes.
Next up, so we're
Still
going
not
to
good.
do 4 Goliath at a time. So, con saving throw. That is a 21 for the first group,
They work, or they pass.
a 19 for the second group,
They pass.
and an 11 for the
They
third.
do not pass.
Got it. So, Korvaki and one group of Goliath fail.
Okay.
Cool.
Say there's
Then
Look, Korvaki's the only one I care about.
Yeah, we'll make it the 4 right in front, because I think it's focused on Korvaki a little bit.
we'll be it.
So that's 4d10 radiant damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. One might say.
One might say.
I might say. Using
Although she could roll 4 ones.
It's true.
That
That's not 4
is-
ones.
It's not 4 ones. They're all on the lower side, though.
That's 15.
I was hoping for at least 20.
Yep.
Just under half. That's not bad.
But at least I
Nothing
take
rolled above a
damage.
5.
And then the
Ugh.
rest take half damage.
Yep. So that's 14 damage to Korvaki and 4 of the Goliath, and 7 damage to everyone else.
Yep.
Okay. 14,
It's something.
14,
Okay. Maybe she just
14.
cut the back of the thumb.
7.
Give me a little
Little,
paper.
yeah, a little,
Seven.
little that.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Uh,
Yeah.
even those who failed, not looking rough.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Not sure.
All right. Next up, though, are a group of the Goliath. So,
Apparently not
and
hostile.
I am going to move a few steps over
All
to
right.
the side. So I am not grouped with everyone else. Because.
Yeah. They just saw the door open and their boss get shot
Twice.
twice. So they're going in, which I think is a slightly understandable response.
A little bit, yeah.
All I can think of is these guys
figured
are like
we'd
the
have some
rhinos. Remember that
conversation first.
animated Robin Hood? And it's like they're all going in the tent. Like, what a main event this is.
30. All right.
Oh, jeez.
First attack.
Do they have weapons? Or are they just
Yeah,
hitting with a
pickaxes.
pickaxe? You're about to get mined.
Aw, man.
That's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit. I don't even have my shield up.
Yep. For 16 piercing damage.
Good lord.
Uncanny dodge that shit.
That is max damage. Because stat block uses a great axe, but these are just big pickaxes.
Oh my gosh. You're getting hit by a bunch of non-raging barbarians.
Pretty much.
Second attack. 19 on the die. For a 25 to hit.
Yep.
For
Good lord,
9
who is this
piercing damage.
Straight out walloping me.
Yeah, so it just comes in and you just take a rough hit.
1-2 punch with the
Yep.
pickaxe.
Second one.
You did them in groups of 4, right?
Yep.
Okay.
2 attacks. That's a 22 to hit and a 18 to hit.
22 hits.
Yes.
Trey, I have a question.
What's up?
Remember how we talked about heroic actions?
Yes, you can
yes.
expend a inspiration for a chance at a essentially legendary action.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I do that before you roll for the next Goliath?
Sure. What are you trying to do?
Can I cast a spell from my staff?
Yes, but you have to meet the DC.
Okay.
You do take an additional 8 piercing damage
Okay.
from the one that hits.
I want to cast Wall of Force around Korvaki and block off the rest of the Goliaths from entering the tavern. Closing him in with the 4 of them.
Got it. All right. Make a spellcasting check.
Okay. With proficiency?
No, just a flat intelligence check.
Okay.
DC is 15, I believe, because Wall Force is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
17 on the die.
Nice. All right. Sure enough.
I was getting ready to give you that inspiration if you needed it.
Yeah, let me tell you. Same here.
You kind of just go, boom, put the staff down, and a wall of force appears around Korvaki,
Nice.
blocking him into the tavern.
Can I say anything?
You say the verbal components of the spell. If there
Okay,
are
cool.
any.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Verbal components are F you.
Avain's visible now.
You shall
Yes.
not pass.
As he just goes. All right. The other two go up and hit the wall of force, and they cannot do anything about it. Samir is up.
All right. Samir is.
Come next to me.
We're a ways from me getting to do anything. Which is a shame because I have some really, really good spells I would like to try and use.
What
Your
action
objective is
did
to
Avain
take
hold?
him out.
To attack
ASAP.
if Ray moves forward.
If I was first one to roll, I would have done dominate person. Because if I could have just dominated him,
You have Death Ward.
Correct.
immediately would have eliminated the battle.
Is Death Ward concentration?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless for 8 hours.
Samir is looking between. Oh wait, what is this? Sorry, I don't know paladin spells very well.
Again, another character I probably could play very well.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Except for Alia. This whole team was made
Samir
for
is
me.
looking at either Shield of Faith or Sanctuary. On either
Yeah.
Ray or Makoto.
He'll put it on Ray. I'll give you your power fantasy.
Yeah. Alright. He's gonna
Shield of
cast
Faith.
Shield of Faith
Bonus
on
action.
Ray.
+2 to your armor class.
That's
Yes!
spell.
Level
Flat
1.
AC is 28.
No touch.
Yes.
Okay, so he's
But-
gotta go up to Ray.
I think it was standing next to him.
That's a bonus action.
Yep.
So then as an action. I don't know. Would Samir attack one of the people?
No, not yet.
All right, then that's gonna be his turn. Then.
Yep. All right. The next 4 Goliaths are up, but they can't do anything about the wall. And then Korvaki, who backs up into the wall.
Yeah.
I hate wizards.
Too bad, bitch.
He's an artificer now. Don't you feel dumb?
Got him.
Y'all. All right, what is he going to do? He is going to move into the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Is that accurate for the wall force?
That's exactly what I was going for. Just
All right.
to ensure that he couldn't get out, essentially.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20?
There are other people in the tavern?
Most of which have backed up. And he's going to make an athletics check to crash through the window.
Okay.
Please tell me he falls
Roll that.
flat on his face.
That'd be amazing.
That's a 13. Yep. As you see him just straight up shatter the window with a punch. As your time as an artificer, I would say, and because you've also encountered the magic item before, you recognize those as gauntlets of ogre power.
Yeah.
And he's going to use his cunning action. No, he's going to use his action to dash.
Okay.
He will take 1d4 slashing damage from the window.
I'll take it.
He takes 2 damage. But he's going to use his action to dash. Alright, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then... 30-foot walking
The windows
speed.
don't have bars or
No.
grates in them.
I'm amazed they had glass, honestly.
Fair.
20, 25, 30. He's
a
going to
little
use his cunning
Minecraft
action to dash as a bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Would interact with an object not be a bonus action?
No, he just... that's why I had him take damage, because he just went...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the punching through was flavor.
Does anyone
It's
have a hold person?
if you run full force into a window, it breaks.
Yeah.
You don't need to spend an action doing that. That is fine.
Okay.
So, he disappears around the corner.
Okay.
And you hear him yelling as he does. Drinks are on me once these are taken care of. Einar, it is now your turn.
Cool.
Let's see. How far apart are they? So I could get.
Can you cast a spell through Wall of Force?
Actually, can you cast a spell through Wall of Force?
It depends on if you're targeting a creature or not.
It's an area of effect.
Then you're fine.
Okay, cool.
It's you pick if the description says that you can pick a location within range, then you're fine. If you are trying to target a creature, they are technically behind total cover and you cannot.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So, Einar's not exactly looking to fight 12 fellow Goliaths. So, I gotta try something new. Where was it? Where is my calm emotions?
What are you doing?
Calm emotions.
Oh.
There it is. It's only a 2nd level spell.
Yep.
But it is a 20-foot radius sphere. So I can actually target... I can get all of these
40
guys.
feet.
I can get everyone here, but that one. So,
So it's
I'm
guy
gonna
in the
center-
corner is just gonna be.
Yep.
Now-
Literally,
there?
you can get everyone except for that one on the edge.
So Einar is going to walk out. He's going to close the doors behind him because, according to the spell, if you can see your people you're allied to get attacked, it doesn't work.
Yep.
So I was going to close the doors.
Understood? Amazing.
And I gotta think of what I'm going to say with this calm emotions, because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to also make a persuasion check. But he's going to cast calm emotions on the group, and he's in Goliath. He is going to say
In Giant.
in Giant. He is going to say, "My friends, we are not here to make trouble, but your boss is a criminal, and we need to subdue him."
All right, that is charisma saving throws.
Yes.
So I'm going to do it one group at a time.
Please fail, please fail, please fail.
9,
That's a fail. Come on.
12,
That's also a fail.
8. As you see, this entire group,
Minus the 1.
minus the 1. So this one guy who's still just like, alright, he just sees every other person out here with him.
To which case, Einar looks at him, holds up some coins, goes, "Drinks are on me."
Yes! I was gonna do the same thing if you did.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage because everyone else just dropped their weapons.
And you just fucking locked the door and said, "No, don't worry about those two. Riss will take care of them."
19. I did not use guidance or anything. With guidance, it'd be 21.
Yep. So, pause. Oh, and just in case.
Thank you.
Trey, you gotta stop hitting people, man.
I know, seriously.
Smackalicious.
2,
Stop making me do work, Will.
Wait,
3.
why?
You didn't deserve more damage, but you got it.
Why did I? No, that's not fair.
I want you to understand, this is what happens now that you've restored Einar. He is good, and he is still powerful.
I'm aware. Welcome home.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
All right. So with a 19, yeah, the last guy kind of just. All right. And lowers his weapon.
We're still on initiative though, because those two weren't affected.
Yes.
Right? So
But the last 4 that haven't gone yet don't do anything on their turn. And it is back to Alia.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing as how there is somebody right in front of her attacking Riss,
Attack the shrimp half elf.
I think she might do a green flame blade.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. It says in action though.
You
Oh,
make
no,
an
it's-
attack as part of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool beans. Yeah, green flame blade with
She
her
takes-
Zeus quarterstaff.
She takes the quarterstaff and green fire lights along it as she just batter up.
Oh,
That's a natural 1.
Bones Day.
It is a bones day.
It is a bones day.
It's a bones day.
You just don't want to get smacked.
Correct.
I heard that boom coming for Riss. I was like, nope.
That's a 12.
12 hits.
I was like, these.
They're minors.
And
they're not wearing.
why are we hitting children?
See, that's essentially just back up.
Yeah, she is swinging both hands, so that's a D8.
She's still doing it.
I'm glad that happened.
I was so impressed by the unison of it that I couldn't bear to give them dice for it.
That would have
Thank
been
you.
Keen's first.
It would have been, yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh,
really?
you have. What am I talking about?
I made a bad pun.
You
It was
did.
just a little
Horrible pun.
That
also
So,
made a
is
lot.
first off, it's 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning.
correct, which is 6 bludgeoning,
6 bludgeoning, alright.
and then 2d8 fire to that person.
Yep.
So these dice are just not rolling well. That's 3 fire.
Alright,
Why
give
you
me
do
a
that?
moment.
Although, to be fair, we're trying to calm these people down.
Oh, okay.
It will turn your hands yellow, just FYI.
It's okay, I'm already yellow.
Kiera, you can't. You just can't.
look, of all the people in the
Do
room,
it.
she is the only one that can.
Dude, it's so deadpan. That's okay, I'm already yellow.
Alright, how much fire damage was that?
3.
3.
I'm very proud of you right now.
And then that's gonna leap to the next
Yep.
person, so another 2d8
I
plus
believe so, yes.
2d8 plus 6.
Good. So much for that guy. She's getting the worst of it.
Oh!
15.
15 fire damage to the other one. Got it. Yeah, he did get worse.
Oh, hold on. Is the white one a he? It's just a female minifig?
Yes.
They're all male, right?
They're all, I mean,
I wasn't going to put it past him. to
It
have
determines what I'm going to say.
yeah,
female. If he's going to say gentlemen or gentlemen and ladies.
Yes.
fair. Alright, Ray, you're up.
Cool. So he's going to step forward, and staff still in hand. He's going to go, "Gentlemen, we are not here to fight you. As my friend said, our business is with this criminal, this murderer, and this thief. And I would appreciate your assistance. And if you do, we'll reward you."
Make a persuasion check.
Sweet.
I only have so much money, Ray.
You had like 28,000
He's
gold.
counting on Saravina to reward them.
No, I'm counting on him. Our reward.
Yes, I know.
Oh, that was so good. It's a bonus day.
Okay.
It
Careful what you wish for.
it was on the 20, and then it 2.
Was bones for only nat ones?
No, it's just you get a reroll.
A reroll. Okay.
3.
Use inspiration.
I already used that for my heroic action.
I will allow you to use mine.
Okay, you the man. Watch
You're
me
asking
better not fail.
So you're asking to turn the
I'm not-
tide.
I don't
Although
like
the inspiration, doesn't it make it a flat 10 minimum?
Yes.
You can choose either
Oh, you can choose.
to give a reroll or to take a flat 10 minimum.
I don't think flat 10 minimum would help.
I have no charisma.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Reroll.
Let's roll for it.
Wait for the next campaign.
What'd you roll?
10.
Well, that, ladies and
You know what?
gentlemen, is what we call ironic.
What do you mean criminal?
Allow me to explain.
on your next turn.
Yep.
Makoto is just sitting back and quite impressed.
I can. Yeah.
No one gonna go find Korvaki?
No, I don't need to
My
find him.
turns have not come up yet.
Please,
we got
I can
this.
track him through
It is
anywhere
now
within 1,000
your turn.
feet.
I know.
Riss or Alvain?
Riss.
Seeing as how these two are walloping me, I'm going to bonus action disengage. Now, will I make an acrobatics check to get over here with no penalty of movement?
Understood? Yeah, go for it. To jump over the table, yeah, make an acrobatics check.
29.
Yeah, you can move over it, no problem.
And vault through the window?
Make another one to see if you take damage.
27.
You're fine.
Is that all?
So that's
5,
15,
10,
20, 25,
yep, 25.
30.
Yep.
And I can see him.
Nope, not quite.
He's just far enough hit.
Only you can make your arrow curve.
Right. Can he do that?
No.
Oh,
Regrettably.
that's a thing.
Yeah, unfortunately,
You do
he
still
is
have Hunter's Mark on him,
just.
though.
It is a narrow enough alley, and he's just far enough in it that there's not a direct line.
Yeah.
Alright, well then for my action,
Mm-hmm.
I will dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Why are you getting?
Why do you have an additional 50 feet of movement?
I do not. Right, I was thinking 60 total. Sorry, only 30.
So back 25.
45, 40,
35,
30.
There
There we go.
Bingo.
So you don't want to be that close range with him anyway.
No, yeah, I forgot I had my bow out, not my...
Yep.
Alright, so for Alvain...
Yes.
He's on the other side.
Yep. I had a plan for him, though.
Oh, my Cheez-Its.
It's fine. They've fallen.
And can't get up.
That was a very strange mismatch of memes.
Alright, so
That's the best kind of meme.
Alvain, since there's
Stew.
no one
Or
within
mash a meme him in a
10
stew.
feet of him is going to thunderstep from here,
Okay.
You get it.
here,
Oh, hello.
and then
A thunderstep right in front of the alley.
5 feet, and he's going to, as a bonus action, cast an amplified Curse of the Binding.
Okay, so give me a moment. So thunderstep is
Spell.
an action.
Action, yes.
Yes, it is.
Curse of the Binding is a bonus action.
Okay, curse of binding. What does?
You want me to read it?
Blood curse. Yes, please.
You attempt to bind a creature you can see within 30 feet of you that is no more than one size larger than you. And I'm doing this amplified,
Yep.
so I'll read that afterwards. But the target must succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 16, or have their speed be reduced to 0, and they can't use reactions until the end of your next turn. And amplified, this curse lasts for 1 minute and can affect a creature regardless of their size.
Understood.
At the end of each of its turns, the cursed creature can make another strength saving throw. On a success, the curse ends.
All right, so I need you to deal. Alvain
D8.
has to take a D8. Oh, and he has to also additionally take a D8 for his Crimson Rite for Western.
7 total. I cannot edit it.
Cool. I got it. All right, so that is a strength saving throw for Korvaki.
And he has a flat 9. He has a 19 in strength right now because of those.
Yes, he does.
gauntlets.
Strength saving throw.
Rolo.
That is a 16. That is a 12 on the die plus 4.
I would like to use my inspiration to force a reroll.
You can do that. That is a 10.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, he cannot use reactions, and
No uncanny dodge.
No uncanny dodge. And guess who's lined up behind him?
at the end of each of its turns, the cursed creature can make another strength saving throw. All right.
Riss will yell to Ray, around.
Got it.
Keen, you're up.
I've been thinking this
Let
entire
'em
time.
have
I'm
it.
still not sure what exactly I'm gonna do.
You're a sorcerer?
Yep.
Firebolt.
Are we still attacking them?
Those two, yeah.
Oh, those two.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those two have not been persuaded to stop.
I
Yeah, give me one more
see.
turn.
Pretty much, yeah.
Forgot
At
that
this
they
point,
were
it's
in.
going to be a. It's going to be a question of whether or not you can get the two who have already been smacked
Or persuade
to
them to
chill
stop.
out.
That's true.
Well, if they're not getting smacked at that moment, they'll be fine. Yeah, it's...
Okay, calm emotions.
That's true. She can do that too.
You have it too? Yeah. Beautiful.
I considered that from the beginning, but then we started attacking, so. Where is it?
Keen and Einar are just on the same wavelength right now.
Yeah.
and it's
Now they will
beautiful.
have advantage because you have been fighting.
It's looking like you just paid 73 gold for a broken window.
It's honestly though, like, also just the hysterics. Like, from this
Spell.
course of action, it's like,
Second level.
There we go.
oh wait, our fighter just left. Now let's calm this down.
Ryan cast
Got it.
From what I can
DC 19.
see,
More like the boss just left him out to dry.
That's
You have
true.
a higher DC.
Well, no, I'm talking about Rish just left.
So
Oh yeah.
it does not give them advantage. They the spell ends if the target of the spell is attacked or if one of its friends is attacked. The spell itself is not actually it doesn't.
It's not
it
affected
doesn't
by
have
that.
advantage.
Understood.
It's
Got it.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
not
charm
affected by
person.
them being in combat.
That would be charm person.
That is a 13, which fails. And a 3, which fails. So they...
One a little singed.
And so, all right, I'm going to remove the Goliaths from the order for the time being.
Okay.
Darn right.
It is Samir's turn. Samir is with you right now. He's
Yeah.
not dealing with
They are all
Korvaki.
zombie pigmen right now. Do not hit one, or
not
they
hit them.
all attack.
Yeah, basically. All right, so if I'm understanding this correctly, Korvaki can still move.
Nope.
No, sorry, he can't move. He can still take actions and a bonus action.
Yes, he's essentially
cannot
restrained.
move.
Yes.
Well, he's not restrained. He's essentially grappled.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and cannot take reactions. Mm-hmm. All right, so as a bonus action, he is going to use Insightful Fighting. So I need Avane to roll a Deception check.
That's a weird check.
I'm gonna use this one instead. Well, that's an 8.
Cool. So, Korvaki kind of just twists his body and looks at at Avane up and down. Not likely. And he's going to aim his crossbow because he has a crossbow master. He has a what is it?
Crossbow expert, I think.
Crossbow expert. Yep. And you see as you've gotten a closer look at it now, the bow of the crossbow is shaped like dragon wings. And as he kind of cocks it back and the string is pulled back, a shimmering purple arrow, or bolt rather, appears in the hand crossbow. And he fires. And so that is an attack. That is a 9 on the dice. So that is a 19 to hit.
Vane hits.
10.
Yep. All right.
bad.
So that does
Considering mine's plus 12.
1d6 plus
not
5.
bad.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So that's 11 piercing
Yep.
and well done. 3 force damage. And then that also does sneak attack damage, because that's what Insightful Fighting does. If his insight check beats the target's deception check, he can use sneak attack against them for a minute, even if the other things would not usually apply.
Yikes. Uh-oh.
Well,
So
Vane's
that
getting hit.
is an additional 28 damage.
Yep. You
to
got it
Avane.
on your end because I can't edit.
Yeah, so that was 3 force, 11 piercing, so that's 14 plus 28 is
42.
42. Yep. So 42 damage to Avane.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
He did 1 more damage than you did to him.
Wow.
And at the end of his turn, he does get to make another strength saving throw.
Not until.
At the end of, as the description says,
Because I am.
at the end of each of its turns, the cursed creature can make another strength saving throw.
But this is no. My question would be, does it stack? Because the initial one is, it's reduced and they can't use reactions until the end of your next turn. And then
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's
fine.
after that.
Yeah,
Then
it's still at the end of each of its turns.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Because
This
it's
is the end,
amplified
yes.
and it's a longer
Gotcha.
duration. That is only a 10. All right, Einar.
Einar goes to walk 2 feet forward, hits the wall, and goes, "Oh, Ray, would you please?"
Oh, yes.
And Einar will quick peek in the door just to make sure everything's okay. Sees everything's honky dory, and then he starts motioning people to go inside the
Okay.
Get off
tavern.
the streets. Off the streets.
Is
Drinks are on me.
Is
and-
Alia doing anything? I assume most of you are dealing with the large crowd of Goliaths now.
Alia,
Einar is taking care of the Goliaths. I don't care what
Einor's taking care
everyone
of
else
them.
does.
Alia and Keen are in there, so they can't really do anything.
Alia does not really have a good deck, so I don't think she's going to try and climb through the window.
Fair.
She is kind of going to make her way up to by where the door is, kind of waiting for the opportunity to eke out of there.
Fair.
And as Einar goes in, by the way, he's going to try and... I guess I have to make a perception check for this, but where's the bartender?
Has not moved.
Has not moved? Sweet.
Just
This is the
stand
most
there,
exciting
playing
thing
the
that's
mug.
happened in her entire life.
Pretty much.
I could have let it go on longer.
And I goes, well,
That was about 6 seconds.
it was. It's
true.
Really resisting the urge to say something, but Einar walks up. He pulls out another handful of gold and goes, "Drinks for them on me." And he puts down. That's not enough. That's not enough.
Add them together.
20.
That's only 20.
You rolled.
There we go, 63. So 20 plus 63, he pulls out another 83 gold. He puts it on the table and goes, "Give them whatever they want." And he turns to
Can do.
the two that are still in there, and he motions for them to... Because the spell only lasts for a minute. Just, I don't know if you read that part.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. So that'll be Einar's turn, I guess.
Ray, you're up.
Cool. Dropping Wall of Force.
Got it.
And moving around the corner as fast as I can. And as far as I can.
Yeah.
5,
Could
10,
Alia have
15,
held her
20,
action
25,
to
30.
dash
go that
for
way or
when
the
Wall
other
of
way?
Force was down?
What?
It's less a problem because I'm not going to bother moving them. There's a group of 12 Goliaths currently moving through the doorway.
Okay.
As soon as Wall of Force is down.
So we'll just kind of push them
Yeah.
off.
Makoto.
Hang on. Still my turn, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
Cool. Where is it?
There we go.
Yeah, that's a
There it is.
intimidating sight.
Haste.
Cast haste on yourself. Got
Yep.
it. So you're able to
class
go.
is now 30.
So you can move an additional 5, 10, 15, easy.
Yep.
Y'all are really making me work for this shot.
I'm gonna get by
You
him.
gotta arc it.
Listen, I'm
Can I get by the two of
do
them?
nothing for
No.
12 Goliaths.
Can I make a check to get by the two of them?
You cannot pass through a hostile creature space.
Interesting.
Especially when they can't move themselves.
Yes.
Okay. Does this give me any? Okay, so I've already cast haste, so I can't cast another leveled spell. So
Yeah.
I can't bonus action Misty Step.
No.
But I have 2 actions now because I cast haste.
You can't use the second one to cast a spell. I don't believe so anyway.
I think you're right. I'm just. Is there a way that I can cast Misty Step? That's what I want to do.
Now that would be opportune.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that action can be used only to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Okay. can't move through his space. I can't get past Alvain. Okay, I guess I'll back up. One square.
Okay.
Back up, duck down, because I know Riss is about to shoot.
Got it. No problem.
Literally see it.
You
All right.
I'm essentially Iron Man superhero posing in front of him, ready to go.
Yep. Riss, you're up.
He will hold his turn until Alvain also ducks, being-
Okay, so you're going to hold your
Yeah,
action.
it helps that I go right after with Alvain.
Right before.
That's right. So Alvain, and then, after he got hit, I see why they don't like you. And then 1, 2.
Okay, so Alvain's going to hit him.
Oh,
Got it.
actually, yes. So I'll keep both of those are 16. So that'll be my attack roll. But as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. Or as an action, I'll cast Eldritch Blast.
That would have disadvantage.
'Cause you're
Within 5 feet.
sorry.
I'll just attack twice then. So that is 27 to hit both times.
Those hit.
Beautiful. And that's a D8 for each hit too?
Okay. The first attack is a 27. And
Both
so
are
that is...
27s, yeah.
So I assume it would be with the...
Yeah, both with the scimitar.
Yep, so the scimitar, only one of them is charged with psychic energy at the moment.
Ah, okay, understood. So one's a D8, one's just the D6.
No,
one has
is...
a D8 with it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So go ahead and roll that one first.
All right. So that's 5.
2 psychic.
2 psychic.
Okay, so that's halved to
So 1. Okay, so 10 total damage for the first attack.
10 total damage. As Alvain attacks with the first strike, you see a arcane sigil on just right in the center of Korvaki's body suddenly appear and kind of just like twist maybe like 45 degrees, like a lock clicking into place, like, and Korvaki vanishes.
What?
Took the teleport one.
Or the warding.
No, that's teleport. He took the teleport.
Interesting. So second attack is with disadvantage. No, I'm kidding.
I will say, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. I like that. What is with it rolling over the nat 20? 21.
21. That is a spell you recognize. A spell called Contingency.
You don't have counter spell ready?
It was not a spell cast in that moment.
That's why I didn't cast Counterspell.
yeah.
I had a feeling. I wasn't going to waste that spell slot.
Contingency is a spell that when you cast it, it lasts for 10 days, and you choose a spell of lower casting than what you had that can target you, and you cast that spell at the same time as you cast Contingency, and basically set a trigger. And when that trigger goes off, the effect of the other spell happens.
What level is contingency?
Typically 6th.
Okay. What level is teleport?
7th.
Okay. He might still be around here.
Riss,
I'll work on it.
I got you. I'm just
now thoroughly pissed
sharing
off.
information.
Shoot down the alleyway just in case.
That would be pretty funny. But he does not want to waste his action. Riss is going to use, I guess, just make a basic survival check. I don't know how that would
You've
work.
got Hunter's Mark on him.
I
Yeah, you
do.
do.
Do
Yeah.
anything?
It just provides
I think it gives you advantage to try and track someone down.
Yeah, advantage it is.
I think it has a certain radius on it too.
Mhm.
It's like within a mile or something like that.
I don't think so. I think
nope.
Hunter's Mark is just...
If the target drops, let's see. Yeah, no limit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it did have a limit.
All right.
Well, it's not going to tell him exactly where.
Rangers are useful for one reason and one reason only.
Tracking.
How does a 23 work?
A 23 You can tell that there are no tracks. There are no... he did... Whatever effect happened was a teleportation effect. Okay. Unfortunately, there is no reliable way to track someone that has teleported.
Can you tell the direction with Hunter's Mark?
Not with teleport.
Probably.
Yeah, you can tell. Can you read the spell?
Here's what I'll say. Make another survival check.
Just flat.
With advantage. Because you are tracking the person that you have Hunter's Mark on.
I'm gonna re-roll. Bones Day.
Yep.
Well, that's an 11.
Do you have inspiration?
He already used it.
Do you want my bones? To repeat for the mic, do you want my bones?
If you are willing to give up your bones.
Take my bones.
16.
Please.
A 16 plus your prior 23.
I didn't get a dice for it.
I'll say that there is a slight scuffing from where he was standing. So essentially, if you think of like teleportation as like, or there is a ever with a 23, having reduced the initial DC down.
Ooh.
You can tell from the slight of his footprints that he would have teleported an unknown distance north.
Which way is north?
Away from the caves.
Towards the cave. Oh, sorry. You're right. South. My
Thank
brain went
you.
up equals north.
I got you.
What about
South.
Thank you.
Would have been that direction.
Alright, so wrist.
Which side of
5,
the
10,
mountains
15,
are we on?
20,
Huh?
25.
Which side of the mountains are we on?
You are
He's
north of the
essentially sharing
mountains.
that space with Alvain.
See?
Does his checks and goes,
It takes you a few minutes to investigate and get that level of detail.
Oh!
well, in that case, then I can't gain. He'll turn to Ray. I can't gain an accurate direction, but I'm going south.
We'll assume he went back to his cave.
I'm going south as well. And
Okay.
so Alvain will.
How are our friends doing over there?
Are we out of initiative order at this point?
Yeah, so I will say that, yeah, we are
Because-
officially out of initiative.
Einar will walk in. How are the two that got hit that actually were fighting? How are they looking?
Neither of them are even bloodied.
Okay, good.
Well, okay, so, but they both did take damage?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
One of them is almost bloodied.
So
Einar is going to walk up to them, and he's going to put a hand on either one's back and go, I apologize for my friends. We did not mean to,
Fine.
We did not mean to intrude, but we do have some work to do. And he casts, on the one that looks worse, he casts Cure Wounds at, we'll say, second level. And
Okay.
the other
Roll some
one he'll
healing.
do first. So, just to kind of,
Yep.
make some friends. Where are all my...
I don't know. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go up to. Do any of them in particular look like they lead the group of Goliath?
Yeah, the two that are looking real hurt, the ones that
cool.
rushed in first.
Okay, so I'd like to walk up to them and reiterate. I would like to reiterate my friend's apology. As I said, you are not our target, and I wanted to, as best we could, avoid troubling you in your town. However, this man, who is currently your employer, I would assume, has a history. Out of curiosity, what are you mining in, or I don't know that yet, never mind. What were you coming back from?
All right. What healing was done?
It's a little one-sided. There's for the one that was damaged more that I cast second level on, Cure Wounds, that's 18.
Okay.
For the other one, it's 6.
Got it.
It was hurt less.
Honestly,
It was,
not that bad.
but
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
can you have advantage because I'm giving them food, drink, and healing them?
That's why he's making a check.
Okay, that's fair.
4. Damn it.
Can he have my bones?
Have you not used them?
No, I had that second inspiration I had to
True.
burn.
Go for it.
You've gotta be kidding me! A 4?
Thank God Ray doesn't have
Forget.
advantage in combat. Lord. Well, as they're talking, Riss is running south.
Kind of just. You're going to have to put a lot more drink on the table before we say a word.
Einar just goes, "Don't worry. I already let the bartender know."
So go ahead and
Knowing teleportation spells, he knows Misty Step only goes 30 feet. He knows Dimension Door goes like 500 feet. He's going to shoot like in the middle, and he's at about 100 feet. He's going to start looking for traces.
Go ahead and make a survival check with advantage.
Hey, is this your favorite terrain?
Also,
No.
as soon as Keen would have been able to, so on her next turn, she would have, squeezed her way out of that mess to like look and see what's happening and see them just standing. Be like, "Why are you standing around? Where did he go? Did you let him go?"
No, Avene's with Riss.
Yeah. She's talking to us too.
Oh.
Yeah, I meant
Trey.
to put this in
He,
before, but it's okay. It's too late.
25.
He's gone for the moment. Riss is currently looking to see where.
Okay.
He had a certain spell precast, and it's taken him back towards his cave.
His cave, of course.
That's our next location. Don't worry.
That would make sense.
I would like to get more information from his.
He wants his rocks.
Can I cast?
Yes, he does. You want rocks from
Can I
what I've
cast
heard too.
locate person?
Well, that doesn't. That,
You are currently
I can get you some rocks.
conversing with
okay.
Goliaths.
Don't worry.
Gotcha.
I'll take care of you.
I'm not sure you would know to.
You're like a second dog.
Oh, this is happening before. Got it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be immortal soon, though. So
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Damn. All right.
Good luck with that.
Let me tell you, that's why Riss is being nice to her. He's like, in case I need a favor, I'm in dire straits.
Fair.
You're talking to a man who is waiting to die to be reunited with his wife.
Fair.
Immortality is not on the table.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Immortal afterlife.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
So, I will say that with a 25 on survival,
Nice.
you do have to spend some time. You kind of check. You're checking every couple feet for any tracks or anything like that. And while your diligence definitely serves you well, it does take some time. And so maybe 10, 15 minutes later, we'll say 5-10 minutes later,
You want me to roll a
reach
d10?
Go for it.
Ah, right, it's 10.
10 minutes later,
That's what you get.
you reach the 500-foot mark and find a set of tracks.
Riss, I knew I should start at 500 feet.
Cast Dimension Door. That son of a bitch.
And
Riss will, assuming Avane was still with him, turn and go, let the others know he's definitely heading south.
would it not be better to regroup before we go after him?
I'll stay hidden.
All right. So that's to find that initial track. He would have rolled stealth after that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you roll a contested check.
I don't like contesting a rogue stealth. No, natural 20.
You lose track.
Yep.
Dang.
You rolled well.
I
He's
was
got
gonna
reliable
say-
talent. So
I was going to say, I would have to hit 25 to even have a chance.
yes, you would.
Yeah.
And it's very. He's very glad that he has that cloak of Elvenkind because the first roll was nat 1. Second one was a 4, which with reliable talent goes to a 10, plus 15.
Yep.
Right.
All right.
And as you head back to the bar to hopefully gather a little bit more information, your large group of the Outsiders Plus meets up once more at the Frosted Glass. Korvaki's trail has gone cold, but you think you have a rough idea
Yeah, don't worry, his body will soon follow.
of where he might be. But in the meantime, you have 12 somewhat loyal workers sitting in a bar.
Are they still loyal even after the effect fades?
They're somewhat loyal. Please, I've bought them off.
No. Somewhat loyal to Korvaki.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Exactly.
That's why I'm saying somewhat.
Riss is gonna walk.
I've bought them off a little bit.
Exactly.
Like
Which is
a-
why they are not currently in combat with y'all.
Yes.
Right. Hence the reason for
That-
what'd you want to do?
Why do you think I was
Riss
trying
is
to butter
going
them
to,
up so much?
like Kurovaki did, just boom, enter in and go, I hate rogues. And he's like, Einar, you need to do a spell.
You lost him.
Yep. Well, more like he lost me, but
I'm going to turn to whoever's the head real quick and say, so what was Korvaki paying you? I know you said you needed a little bit more drink in you before you would talk to us.
you still haven't found out yet?
I assure you, we are not here to deal you or your town any
Oh, I
harm.
don't doubt that. You've made it obvious that conflict is not a necessity. That's appreciated.
Of course.
So it is preferred.
Maybe for you.
And Riss is going to
Quiet.
take a step back and get some from the bar.
Yes, my sentiments exactly. As he noticed the guy roll his eyes.
What are y'all's insight? Passive insight.
19.
16.
16.
With 19, you do notice that while the front runner doesn't seem to have much that he wants to talk about, there are a few little more scraggly, like their clothes a little bit in worse for wear, kind of the ones that were hanging back, not as eager to jump in and join the fight. That may not be leaders, but might have an easier time with.
Are they by chance sitting around a table together?
Oh yeah, there's like 3 of them that are at the table.
Cool.
At the side.
I was gonna go sit down next to him. But before he goes to sit down, he's gonna quick grab a few more drinks.
All right.
He's gonna bring them over and set them in front of each Goliath.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sure. I'm sure this is a very strange incident for you.
Kind of gotten used to strange.
I heard that not much happens in this town, so that kind of surprises me.
Well, when white-haired person that can talk in your head shows up and takes over your mind, strange becomes the new norm.
That was a 17
Interesting.
on perception to see if I heard him say that to Einar.
Well, that
yeah.
would probably be a passive, wouldn't it?
I mean, no, I figure you're at the bar, you're kind of listening in.
Yeah.
That's from across the room. Yeah. Sure.
So I'm going to say to the big guy, okay, enjoy your drink. Let me know if you need anything. And I go to join Einar at the table.
You say talking your head. Was he controlling you?
I don't think so.
So, why was he talking in your head but not talking to you face to face? I mean, me personally, if I were, employed by someone, I would want them to speak to me. Being that he speaks in your head,
It's
it
a
seems
bit
kind of
hard to talk with the masks on.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Speaking of the mask, what are you digging for in that cave?
The cave used to be for silver or whatever else we could find.
Yes, but there was a cave-in in that cave, wasn't there? It opened a new cavern?
A collapse. Nothing that hit anyone. Floor went out from under. Opened up a whole new chain. And for some reason, he was very interested in that.
You wouldn't happen to have caught a glimpse into that.
We've spent the past 2 weeks exploring it.
What have you found?
Make a persuasion check.
It's another fucking 4.
Can I try and give him help?
You have a charisma caster over at the bar.
Riss is going to.
Oh yeah, wait a second.
Riss is going
Hang
to.
on 1 second, sir. And I go
Oh.
grab Keen.
You turn to look over and Riss, standing next to Kane, just pushes her forward.
Einar is going to just kind of take a few gold pieces, kind of move them around in his hand. You don't remember anything about what was in that mine?
Kind of just takes a sip.
Einar slides the gold pieces. We'll say there's about like
4 or 5.
8 to 10.
Okay. You do you with that money.
Just dropping hundos over here.
A lot of them. That's
It
a
keeps
grand.
us from like killing people. So
That's not your money.
True. That's
It
his
is
money.
now.
It is actually his money.
Fair. It's not-
He made a mistake, but now he's paying for it instead of me.
I'm not paying for anything. Servina is.
Oh, that's true.
Kind of drags the gold off the table, kind of clatters, and puts it away. All right. A different type of rock. It was
Hear that, Keen? You can get a different type of rock.
most of the mountain is, typical stone, gray, very boring.
Kind of like this town.
Riss is nodding in agreement.
This rock, what color is it?
More of an earthen tone, brown. It didn't seem. Listen, I haven't seen stone like it, but I also didn't see anything special about it.
Can I make an insight check?
Go for it.
Insight or just consider what it could be.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't be.
That'd
So
probably be
go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay. Nope. 4 for that.
Man, all of a sudden we're rolling a bunch of 4s.
4.
For four's sake.
Does anyone have the ability to look into someone's memory or something like that?
Unfortunately not.
Not anymore.
Yep.
Yeah,
no.
well,
It's okay.
That
I
also
like the- I
wasn't
like the route
people's
you've
memory.
taken.
That was objects' memories.
That is
so.
true. But we could have done that on his pickaxe.
True.
It's true.
Okay.
Say Luffy.
Oh, well,
Yep.
yeah.
I like my
Don't you speak French to
dark
me.
powers, though. So I'm cool.
Vara's
with it.
more fun.
He is.
Sorry,
Alright.
the Shadow King.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask.
It's Wednesday.
I don't.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Sorry, I was confused because I have it specifically turned off on Fridays.
Ah.
So I was confused.
Just moved like you rebel.
Sorry, continue.
I don't suppose you were able to already mine some of it.
He didn't have us mine it.
He didn't have you mine it.
None of it.
None of it. Did he have you mining around it?
More like excavating.
Oh, interesting.
So did it perhaps occur to you that there was something inside the stone that he was trying to keep
I
intact?
mean, maybe.
You weren't paid to do that, though. You to care about that.
No.
Anyone in your group who was?
No.
Just him.
Even then, he, I'm having trouble remembering.
Einar
What,
pulls out a few more gold coins.
Okay.
Sometimes memory comes back to you after a little bit.
I think you're right.
And Riss
How many more did you put down?
We'll put down like another 5.
is going to lock eyes with him, take out a shadow glass dagger, and say, "Let's hope memory sticks around this time."
I'll slowly put his hand back in, push his hand back down. That's not the way that we negotiate.
Oh, he's further back. He said that kind of just to no
To
one
himself.
aloud.
Yeah. Just across the bar, just like.
Riss is over here like, I miss
It's-
fun Einar.
It's the one scene from Age of Ultron where Hawkeye just points the bow
Yeah,
at Quicksilver, just
no
like
one would know.
no one would know.
No one know.
No one. Just earlier today, we broke down another wall. It's all of these dark brown stones forming this massive wall. We are just excavating along them for the past 2 weeks. Earlier today, break into a new cavern. Boss goes ahead and says that we're all done. And it's time to celebrate.
Einar turns to Riss and motions for him to come closer.
I motion for Makoto to do the same.
Makoto does.
Riss, in the vision that you had, your dream, what made Korvaki so powerful? Did you know? Or did we simply know that he was becoming more of a threat?
Zara did not know. She just knew. He knew where to find us.
It's possible that he's excavated some ancient power.
That's my guess.
We need to go now.
We
Do you know
need
where
to
he
meet
is?
him.
South. That's where the tracks were headed.
Then we need to go now.
And I assume that's where the cave is?
Yeah.
Wrist points with the dagger. Sorry. Thank you.
Give, if you could, give these men enough. Here. And I give him 1 platinum coin.
Gracious.
Do what you can to keep everyone who would go to assist him here. If any of you show
Or
up,
one more of these and I take you there.
we can do that.
That will work.
Wrist against like my stuff like put a dagger in his back, just kind of guide him that way.
With a passive insight of 19, would I not notice?
You would most certainly know because he turned around and was like he's put a dagger in his back, like guide him along there.
I know. Hand on Arista's shoulder and goes, just tone it down.
You don't.
It'll
We
be
don't.
okay.
We won't kill him. We just threaten him.
He said that.
He's extorting us.
We're paying the man for
I
his
have-
troubles, is what we're doing.
Oh, he hasn't had troubles yet.
No, he could be dead, considering the previous
Save that
engagement.
mindset for Korvaki.
Oh, I am.
I'll round up everybody else, Keen, the Camerites, and to the barkeep. I think there's enough gold here to keep them busy for a while.
It shouldn't be a problem.
Appreciative.
Wrist's gonna lean over to Keen and go, "All right, my fair lady, what do we have in the name of healing?"
In the name of healing.
Yes.
How bad did you get hit?
I have a third of mine gone.
Cool.
Oh, shoot. Man,
No, don't waste the spell slot. I think this is as good as time as any for these
The
spell
goodest?
scrolls to summon.
I can do it. You are one of the more fightery fighters.
Alvain also got hit.
1d4 plus 4?
Okay, cool.
I think Alvain and I are the
1d8.
only ones who got
1d8
hit.
plus what?
Plus his wisdom mod whenever
Okay.
you made him.
Yeah, which is +5.
Okay, so
I have a +6.
7
You also have
plus
less
7
spell slots.
+5.
plus
overall.
5. So
Actually, wait.
So you had 7 plus
17,
So 26.
26, 30.
I just need y'all to know that Korvaki also has health potions.
33.
That's
Yeah, I
And
know.
I just rolled them and got the exact same for both.
Hey, that's. I'm
You good?
full.
Okay, cool.
Alvain needs a lot though.
Okay. Should I go ahead and use the cure wounds at second level, or
Alvain
should I
lost
hit-
about 50.
I don't know. It depends.
Yeah,
You lost
Alvain
50?
Alvain is 50 down.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that one
You gotta
sneak attack
save-
strike.
How many spell scrolls do you still have?
I have 2 cure wounds at first level remaining, and I have 1.
Oh man, I made you a lot.
You did make me a lot of them.
Use the second cure wounds.
Okay.
On,
That's what, 2d8?
yeah.
Yep, plus 5.
I'll take that.
That's not bad.
That's 16.
16 back to
Oh yeah, I
Alvain.
also have 4 potions of healing.
Yep.
Oh, jeez, bro, give those to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna give 2 of those to Alvain. What's
Alright.
potion of healing again?
A default potion of healing.
Yeah.
2d.
Samir use any of his pool?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Samir. Actually, yeah, Samir will take care of the rest for Alvain because he's
Okay.
got 75 in his lay on hands pool.
Oh,
Bingo.
So
so
that
these 2 last
is
cure wounds are for emergency
3.
situations.
So that's
Top
33
Yeah.
gone from Alvain's.
range of cure wounds
That's
is...
you need to
Is
rest
touch.
somebody, and I'm not there.
No, that's if I go down, someone can take those and do that.
You do. You how many spell scrolls did you just use?
4. 5. 5 in total.
5. You need to roll for each one.
It's a nat 1 for the first one.
Nice.
All right. So whatever healing that one did.
7. That one goes away.
So you have 7 subtracted.
Wait, is this an Arcana check?
Let me double check. I don't know if it's an Arcana check or a spellcasting ability check.
Also, I can cast Cure Wounds. I'm just using the spell scrolls.
If you can cast it, then you don't need to. Never mind.
Yeah.
Right, because now you are an
Artificer.
artificer. You not. Yeah.
So I'm just using the spells.
Nice.
Very
Very nice.
We like it. We like it.
Yes.
Make more of these for me. Because it'd be really nice to not have to waste spell scrolls on Cure
Well,
Wounds.
if he goes to jail again,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
do that.
I'll get some criminal contacts. You
We have
guys
a
make spell
crap ton of
potions.
damage.
It is not an Arcana check. It is just a ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Okay.
Or actually, it would be the spellcasting ability of the person who created the spell scroll.
Okay.
So for you doing these, it would be a wisdom check.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can cast Cure Wounds, so I don't have to do that.
Yep.
Booyah. So all of that.
You'll
goes
have to do
through.
that when you get to Revivify.
Yes, and that's a little terrifying because if I fail, you should make me another one of those.
Yeah, I should.
I think I have.
We could take some downtime soon.
Yeah.
We got the black book.
I do
Alright.
have two of them,
We
so
killed
I can fail
Korvaki.
twice. I can fail once.
Okay.
Might be a better
Alright.
idea to take downtime after you've gotten to the vault.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say short rest, and I was like, the vault.
Downtime.
And I thought you were talking about this session. I was like, the vault, and I was like, okay, no, this is in the future. I know. Your spell, if you would.
I assume that at this point he's pretty far away. So
I
let's
assume he's
go
at the cave, if not
towards-
in the cavern.
Let's go towards where. Well, we have a guide. The
We do have
guide
a
can take
guide.
us to the
However,
cave. When we get close, I can use it to make sure he's still there.
Use it so that he can't surprise us.
I don't think it works quite like that.
How long does it
I
last?
don't know where he is.
That's true. It basically. And by the way, if you cast it and they're not currently within the radius, I have seen it ruled that you can keep it up so that if they enter within 1,000 feet,
Okay.
you immediately get the ping.
See, I didn't think that it worked.
It's
like
like
that.
radar.
I don't know for sure that it works that way, but I don't see why not.
Concentration up to an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why the heck wouldn't you keep it up?
But we'll get closer. Take me to where. Well, we've got the guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go though. I'm concerned.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
should get me a shirt that says "I'm concerned."
You should get me a shirt that says, I'm Riss.
I'm Riss. I'm Einar. I'm concerned. Yes, I love that.
Fantastic.
And on the back, I want to
With your
cry.
whites.
No,
I'm
it's
Riss,
honestly
I
good.
want to crime. I'm Einar, I want to steal souls. I'm Ray, I'm concerned.
Let's see. Wait. That's the old Einar.
No, you still want to steal souls.
That's true.
You don't want to steal souls. Now it's just saving souls.
Well,
Saving souls in his mansion.
Saving souls for later.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I knew where you were going with that. All right, so we're following the guide.
So you're following Takal.
What?
Takal.
One more time.
We're going
Bless
to
you.
hell.
Taukhal.
Actually, this guy is very tall. Riss will not say that.
Takal.
What'd you say?
I said, God bless you. And he's like, actually, no, I'm not going to say that.
Takal leads you towards the sleeper's mine. And
With no dagger in his back.
Riss is far away from him.
is everyone following? Mm-hmm. Nothing else you're doing to prep?
I don't have
should we do
anything
anything
else
else to prep? Should we prep something, y'all?
I mean,
How long
I'll
does some of
prep
this
locate creature now.
Okay,
So I'll
cool.
cast that.
Yep.
Riss is going to cast Fortune's Favor on himself.
Do the
Got it.
Camerites have anything that they can use?
I think
to
you
do
already did that at the end of last session.
Yes, but it only lasts for an... Oh, that's what I did. Yeah, I used my casting. Rats. Well, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything that I
So-
can prepare right now other than keeping an eye out.
Sure, that's fine.
Well, has it been an hour? I guess it probably would have been an hour already.
No, I'd say you've still got the tail end of it.
Okay, I'll keep it up then.
It's not concentration, is it?
Trey, I have a quick
Thankfully.
clarification.
What is your question?
This is a general question.
Mm-hmm.
What constitutes a willing creature?
Depends on the context.
I will message you.
Also, Hunter's Mark is still up too. That's an hour.
Got
That
it.
is concentration though.
Is this something that the Camerites are doing?
Uh-huh. Something for Samir, I think.
What are you doing to Keen?
Don't worry about it.
Not too keen.
Don't worry about it.
She's not too keen on that.
I'm way past.
These are our allies.
I've accepted.
Don't mess with them.
I don't think she's talking about the Camerites.
That concerns me even more.
How are
I
we
think
doing?
Amy has a theory about what Korvaki's doing.
No, I have an idea.
Okay.
You
Okay.
told me what Korvaki's doing.
I did, yeah.
And it's like,
I have no idea what you're about to message me then.
I'm used to it.
Well, that's alright. I'm just gonna have to throw everything I can at him and instantly vaporize him.
You do that, I'll stabby stab.
You gonna stab the vapor?
I'm not entirely sure that we should just go in there guns blazing.
Are you only saying that because I asked you if you wanted to prepare?
Riss is going to check for traps.
You were very concerned a minute ago.
I'm still very concerned. I also don't want to give him enough time to activate whatever the heck he's looking at. I also don't want to go in there and get immediately destroyed. Because he has something that we don't know about.
Yeah, he can flood the
That would
cavern.
be surprising.
Okay. I want, before we leave. That's a.
In English.
Yet.
Alright.
I really want to cast Scrying and see what he's doing.
Guidance.
I'm gonna make a roll, if it's alright with you, Trey, to see if Einar would ask what's his face if there were any traps or anything. Just because I feel like it's something Einar would think about, but I also don't want to meta game.
Sure.
So I'm gonna leave it a chance.
Guidance.
If it's above,
She guidance your chance.
she's casting guidance on me.
Are you
I don't know that I can say no to
For
that.
you, Jason.
But if it's above a 10, we'll say that Einar asks it. If it's below, we'll say he doesn't think of it. Even with
I
guidance,
doesn't think of it, but
Einar doesn't think of it.
there's a lot of things going through my mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just
You
thinking
do it
about it.
1 minute away from him. then
And this is
guidance.
Ray as we're walking towards it. He's like,
Yes, that's exact. I'm like right behind you, who's close to him leading, because you're kind of like the tracker, and I'm like,
Oh, also, as we approach the cave, Einar is going to roll for stealth, though.
Okay, sure. Is everybody?
as we come upon the cave, I'm going to ask, is there anything in the cave that we need to be concerned about? That
Yes,
Korvaki's
but
set up?
thankfully, that he's set up. No, but here, and as you reach the entrance to the mines, you do see some like laid out equipment within like the miners' camp, including filtered masks.
Okay. He did say that before. That's right.
Riss is going to drop Hunter's Mark and cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay,
Okay.
so for stealth,
17.
Bet.
Vane does not. Smear does have.
That was with advantage?
Yeah, that was my advantage roll. So 13.
Okay.
Plus 10.
Yeah,
That's with
23.
the oh, okay. The 13 was with the plus 10. I was like,
No.
rip.
Yeah, I got a 21 with the plus 10.
Oh, cool. I got higher than you. Nice.
Oh, sorry, 22.
Making me think my
I
phone's
can't
ringing.
count.
That's his ringtone for me. Me doing Popcat.
Okay, better. Samir has disadvantage.
Oh, my boy.
It's a 3 and a 4. 2 total of.
You know, I like it better when it's that close and in that bad.
A 3 and a 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So-
I don't. Oh, I said 4 because he has a plus. He has a plus 4.
What
Oh.
the heck, Samir?
So
He's
7.
he's proficient in stealth.
17. That ain't bad.
So yeah, better than Alia's 14. Because of 4 on the die plus 10. However, 14, 17, and Avane's 24.
That's low too, considering.
Rolled 10.
Okay.
He's not proficient. He just has a plus 4 dex. You got a
17.
plus 10.
Plus 10, so 27.
31.
Yep.
22.
23.
All right, and Makoto. It's a 2 on the die. Plus 9 for an 11. Plus 10 for a 21.
I love how in the last fight, too, Makoto just hung out, leaned against a wall, and was like, they got it.
I mean, you did.
had
We
There wasn't really a lot she could do. You guys had it handled.
It was over before I started.
Yeah, I would say that your stealth as a group beats his passive perception
Nice.
because no one rolled lower than it.
Oh, good. Oh, that's
doubt that.
actually comforting. That means if no one rolled lower than it, then it's lower than a 14 for passive.
Not bad, not
Or
bad.
the
at
average
all.
is higher than what his passive perception is.
Bit of both.
Okay, because the thing is, all of us can beat a 20th level character without any issue. I don't know what the hell he's going to throw at us.
Yep. Or what he's summoning.
Even worse, which I didn't think about.
I'm thinking altar, some kind of ancient maybe temple underground. With what we just did in Colin's campaign, that's exactly where mine's going.
Gotcha. Well, that's why I really wanted to scry and see what he was doing, but I know we don't have time for that.
Nope. Let's boogie.
Boogie.
Or as Vince would say, let's hop to it.
Oh, they're still coming.
Yep. So, you begin to make your way. Oh, the Goliath guide, Takal,
Yeah.
needs to make a
Watch
stealth
as
check.
he rolls in that.
Oh, he's following us.
He's just like giving us
I
a
mean,
tour.
That's
He's
right. He's taking
leading
us all the way
you
in.
all the way through, yeah. It's a 3. What's his dex mod? It's probably not high.
+7.
It's a +0. And he has no bonus of stealth. So that's a 13.
Okay.
So you did have one person row below Korvaki's passive perception.
His
But-
passive perception isn't great.
It is a 14.
Wow, that's worse than mine.
The only reason mine's good is
He's
'cause
not
I
even
have
proficient with perception.
expertise. in
Well,
perception.
that's wisdom. It doesn't surprise me. He's a
I
rogue.
like that he has a sheet.
proficient with perception
Yeah?
either.
Rogue's good at finding things, not noticing things.
Yeah, so Korvaki's passive perception is a 14, but your average is still above that. So for the time being, you're hidden. And yes, Takal is bringing you through the caves to the location.
Okay.
Can you let me know when we get to the point where my ping goes off?
Well, unless there's anything you guys want to do as you're moving through the caves, I assume you all put the filtered masks on.
Yes.
Yes.
And it is...
Do we have a source of light to see?
Uh,
I don't
Yes,
need
in the
it.
dark.
I got infinite dark vision.
Shut your face.
you do. You notice that Takal does have a light source, but it is, interestingly enough, it is a luminescent stone,
Okay.
as opposed to an open flame.
So these walls, as we're going through here, do I notice anything interesting about them?
Go ahead and make an
Anything
investigation check.
special? Can I use my passive?
Sure.
Einar puts
24.
2 and 2 together, and he goes, just as a heads up, I wouldn't suggest using any fire spells down here.
That would not be a very good idea.
That's exactly what I was looking for. Cool. Thank you.
Ray goes,
Is that wisdom?
I can't see.
And there goes the outsider.
Yep. The
The
outside
rocks in
of
this area tend to shift a bit. And so, you never
Risk
know.
gets jumpy. Shift.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have prepared stone, meld the stone or whatever. That would have been.
Yeah. and
Risk
so,
would have freaked out.
as a result, you never know what kind of natural gases are going to start leaking up.
Got it. So no lightning either.
Probably not a good idea.
Cool. Good to know. Thank you for that bit of information.
What did this guy do to you?
You want to tell him?
It's not necessarily to us, although he did attack us on a couple of occasions. We
And
killed
stole
him
from
twice. But he keeps coming back. No, he didn't steal from us. He stole from Seravina.
He
No, he
from
stole from us.
Saravina, and he tried
Remember
to
when
kill
we got the
us.
bow on the way back?
Oh,
stole
he
it.
did steal from us too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a compulsive thief and generally bad dude. He stole some very powerful shards. What he is using to communicate to you right now.
We believe.
Actually, he's been able to do that
that's
since
right.
you first met him.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, he spoke in our heads like weird.
Telepathy crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
The shard on his chest.
Yeah,
that's one of them.
one of us did try to ask about that, and they stopped talking for about a whole day, so
Yep, that sounds about right for Korvaki. Surprised he didn't end up dead.
I guess he needed the manpower.
This is the person you've been working for. Just let that sit on your conscience.
You've never done a job for someone that you didn't have the greatest taste for?
Plenty of times. That's why I'm in the position I am now.
Stuck with Einar and I.
As Chris says that, Einar goes, quiet you, and then lets the mark completely envelop his body.
Riss goes, we're going badass mode already? Alright.
I'm always
Takal
a
just
badass.
looks at you and just... Should have asked for more up front.
Hopefully this is enough to get you out of this boring town.
If you have an affinity for hitting things, I know a guy in the Cauldron who might be able to set you up with a job.
Don't send him there. We want to give this man an actual position.
Hey, it worked for me.
Asa survived just fine there.
It is the city that Ace is from.
Yeah, well.
I mean, she stole her way through life, but, you know.
What are you gonna do?
Rogue gotta do what rogue gotta do.
Anyway,
It'll be more interesting. I'm just saying.
I was
it's
gonna offer
about
ship. Go ahead.
15, 20 minutes working your way through the caves that go less. There's less of a decline than you'd expect. They tend to. It's more of a twisting caverns that go straight in. But you do come to the location of the collapse, where you can see that over the past 2 weeks, there's been a constructed platform and ladder leading down. And this is where I leave you. Once you get down there, you'll see the brown rock I was talking about.
Okay.
Follow it left, and you'll find whatever he was interested in.
In case it has a radius, you might want to get out of here relatively quickly.
Oh, I have every intent to.
Good.
Good luck.
Thanks. We'll probably need it.
No, we won't. This guy's
Turns
gonna die.
and walks out.
Riss goes, I already have all the luck.
So, who goes first?
I know we'll lead the pack.
Okay. You do have
half
the...
a second, but okay.
Well, he does have the infinite dark vision.
He does, so I'll follow very closely behind.
That is true.
In the ping, and I also am completely covered in darkness.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
Guidance.
I currently blend into the rocks.
As you all descend, I need you to all make Constitution saving throws.
This is where it gets bad. Got it.
Whoa.
It is made with advantage because
Whoa.
of the masks.
Advantage?
Yep. Could you?
It's not an ooh-woo.
well, we
not
went
great.
first.
We did go first.
So it makes sense.
You all start hacking, and Riss goes,
Einar, I guidanced you right before this.
Guidance doesn't do saving
Saving
throws.
throws,
That's
yep.
resistance.
It was the
Roll
thought that
for,
counts.
Which I would give myself resistance.
Give me a moment.
But you kind of can't do that in the moment.
oh,
Wait,
yeah,
I need to
yeah.
check something.
Yeah.
I
have to
didn't do
know
it in the
something's
moment. I did it before
Yeah.
when you had started to go down.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's the thought that counts.
That's true.
very
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Wrong spell, but appreciate it.
When does that increase?
Listen,
At 18th level. All right. Who is within? Actually, Samir would follow behind you two,
Okay.
and as a result, you both get an additional +3 to your saving throw.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Did you both roll one?
We did
No,
not roll.
my
first roll was a 1.
His first roll was a 1. I rolled a 3 and a 3.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Okay, plus your con, which is
8.
Plus 3. So that puts me at
You're at-
with him. What was it? Plus
You're
An
at
additional
6.
plus 3.
an additional
So
plus
you're
3.
at
So
9
I'm at
now.
9.
You're at 9.
I'm at 11.
You're at 11. You pass.
Wow,
You don't.
that's a shame.
Oh, no.
All right. So Samir himself passes.
Avane got a 18.
Passes. Alia
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
I'll press the digitator. on your
passes.
face.
Keen
I don't know if
17.
it'll do anything, but it'll be fine.
pass.
Sorry, I don't
And
need it so
Makoto
Makaro.
And Risk got a 10.
natural 20.
Cool.
Alright.
I'll need this mask.
So Einar, you're the only one who failed.
Well, I'll say that as Einar goes through, catches a whiff of poisonous gas, he like motions for the others to stop.
Yep. And you all kind of adjust and properly put on your masks. Unfortunately, Einar, for the time being, you are poisoned.
Okay, cool. I use whatchamacallit on myself.
Lesser restoration.
Yeah, I think it's Lesser Restoration that does that.
Wait.
Ooh, can Samir do anything about that?
Samir can do, actually. With his
thing
lay
on
on
this?
hands.
Lesser restoration.
Thank you.
Wait,
That's
before you use
5
it.
hit points to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
yeah.
I would say that counts.
All right, cool.
So Samir will kind of reach forward and you kind of just see as Einar exhales this kind of just condensed green gas. Just
I don't know, you gotta stop smoking.
but you all reach the bottom, and you will have to repeat that saving throw every 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Einar's gonna constantly cast resistance on himself.
That's fine.
Okay.
But you do see the new, or the different brown stone that Takal was talking about.
I'd like to go to it.
Can
Gonna make an
investigate or perception?
check.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll give you guidance.
Investigation.
D4.
Nice.
Ooh, 16.
Flat 20.
25.
25?
Wow.
All right. And were you
I
also...
just gave him guidance.
Got it. Cool. So with a flat 20 and a 25, you two walk up to it. Yeah, it's odd. It's not a solid wall. It's like large chunks or fragments that are fit together, almost like what you would consider masonry.
Consider what?
Masonry.
Like like when you see
Giants! Stone giants! Sorry.
when you see like with the
What are you
but
trying
there is no mortar between them. But it's just these very large chunks that you can tell are individualized, and it's not flat or smooth. It's very like
It's like a
lot
rooftop.
a lot of protruding, a lot of
Do these rocks look like they would fit into certain places along the wall that have fallen off?
interestingly, there's no debris that matches the color of these rocks.
So these
These have
rocks
n-
are separate.
They have not been disturbed since they were discovered.
Haphazard rock wall is what you're telling me.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic real fast.
Go for it.
If I do that as a ritual, that takes what, 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Cool. I'm gonna make all of us repeat another saving throw.
Risk is gonna hate you.
I'll just go ahead and cast it.
Okay.
All right. Gave myself
No,
guidance.
he's
I cast it. I'm not.
Oh, okay,
I'm
you're
not
not
doing it as a
okay.
ritual.
nothing lights up other than the magic items that you and your companions are.
Okay. So
But the
this-
rocks do not appear to be magical.
Why is he interested in these then? Does anyone have?
What can I
background?
say? Some people like rocks.
I know that you like.
We
rocks.
know, King. We know.
Listen.
With
You
an
have
however,
to know the
with an
difference
investigation of
between
25,
real
Yes.
and facade. We
That
had
was
an
facet.
act.
I liked it.
Can
I
I
didn't know
argue-
that was a plan, but good job.
with a 25, as you spend a moment observing it, you do notice what Takal seemed to be talking about, as a few of the rocks kind of just slide outward just a little bit,
Outward from where?
like from the wall.
Risk is like, looking at his. All right.
It's not
Let's
like
go. Kill 'em,
it's
get out.
it's not like
We should be. moving
It's
along.
not like, like there's the children toys where you can like push something
Yeah.
through a hole. It's not like that. It's more just like you've got a if it's like a book, it's just kind of a
So almost like a bending type of deal.
little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's protruding further out from what it should be.
A bit, yeah.
Okay. As if it's
Being
breathing?
pushed?
yeah.
Can I now make what check would that be to figure out if it seems to be
nature?
breathing?
Flat
Nature
intelligence.
or medicine.
Medicine? Okay, I'll do
All right, I
medicine.
want to help you with that because I have the exact same thing. Dude, that's a freaking 18. Nature.
16.
Well, thanks for
You
the
can help.
advantage. Wow, I hate that. I'd rather use your roll.
20.
Were you helping or rolling?
I was helping. So 23 to help.
Okay. That does reduce the DC though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully it reduces it by enough. Let's say 12.
It's a 12 and a
16.
16. Between the two of you, it seems way too slow.
Mm.
Like it is protruding, and this is actually something that rocks in mountains do, especially when exposed to heat. As they expand, it is forced outwards,
Right.
and cold makes it retract. And there is, as you notice this, a degree
Of heat.
of warmth
So
that is unexpected.
So is this more like a machine, or a machine behind it?
Difficult
Could
to
be
say. It could be breathing, but it has moved a couple inches out in the 5 minutes
Okay.
since you've gotten down here.
It's possible it could be like magma behind it. So
Yeah, risk.
So don't break the
I
wall.
definitely don't like that. Let's go in, kill
Is
him.
this?
Let's get out.
Oh, we should have asked him if this was an active volcano.
Highly doubt that.
You can make a nature or history check.
Let's do. I get a +5 for both. So
Nature.
I will give you guidance.
Cool. Thank you for the guidance. Who wants to give me help?
Nope.
My
right.
guidance is on fire for you.
23.
23.
17. But
You do have help.
Okay. Oh, well. 23.
23. Active would be a generous term. There are some very old stories from this rough region. Maybe you did some reading after you at Servina's place after you found out where you were going. Some old, like 5 or 6 ages ago, so easily over 1,000 years, of there being some lava flows in the area, but never an eruption.
Okay. Or what about something that might facilitate that? Some sort of engine that could cause the volcano to
Nothing
erupt?
that
Okay.
nothing that you are aware of.
What about that creepy beast that you all fought? That ancient
Leviathan
dragon.
The
or whatever.
the Archaeos,
Yeah, that.
those are very rarely found on the material plane.
Okay.
We found one.
Is this? What is going on? Trey, I need to know.
So
Riz is gonna start walking ahead.
We should be moving.
I know. I was gonna walk a little bit faster to get in front of Riz.
got it.
Do the mom jog.
Okay,
The white person half jog.
Yeah, like
The Billy Crystal.
The little half jog when the crossing sign goes
Yes.
red, and you're like, oh, I gotta get
Yeah,
across.
yeah, move a little bit quicker.
the image that comes to mind. I haven't even really watched the show. I think it's Malcolm in the Middle. The guy who plays Walter White in Breaking Bad. Him just doing that little speed
Yes.
jog. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's what's in
Fantastic.
my mind right
I'm keeping my eye on the wall.
All right.
Is it just one side of the wall, or is it both sides?
just one,
Odd.
and you can see that the excavations have gone along the wall, basically uncovering more and more of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this rock doesn't look familiar at all.
It doesn't seem native to the area.
Okay. Does it seem native to paradise?
Make a nature check.
now. Oh, sorry, guidance.
Hey, I have guidance too.
Man, that one is on
Forgot I had
fire.
it till today.
What is that?
You didn't know you had it. There you
11 plus
go.
16.
16? Not particularly.
Could Samir use his divine sense for detect evil and good?
Yep.
That's not a bad idea.
Or detect
Yeah!
good and evil?
Yep. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Uses it. Nothing pings.
Detect good and evil.
As the spell?
Well, that's what it says. Oh, I guess.
He's got the class feature Divine Sense.
Okay.
As
I
an-
always get confused because I'm like, oh, that tells me when like things are aligned good and aligned
You would think
evil.
so.
But no.
It's more about. I don't know.
So I'm
Field
like,
types.
I'm studying this wall as we're going forward.
Yep.
My attention is kind of completely bent to this thing. I know
Okay.
we have to keep moving forward.
Go ahead and make another investigation check.
Okay. Thank you.
As you keep moving forward, and I do need everyone to make another Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Got it.
Don't fail me now.
Advantage, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. You passed.
Better. Let's see if I can.
So long
get
as you're
that.
keeping on the masks.
Close
That's
enough.
pretty good.
So 13
It is
plus
a
9,
20.
22. On
Pass for
investigation.
Samir.
Oh, I
20.
thought you were gonna say
Pass.
for your
1914 for Risanaven.
Pass.
22.
Bless you.
Pass.
24.
Pass. And then Alia.
We did much better now that we're expecting it.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's pass. And Makoto. Pass. Cool. So you're making it through, and now that you've got the masks on, you're mostly fine.
If I create my face guard with my power armor, would that negate the purpose of the mask?
I mean, it currently has a face guard.
Oh, well, okay. Never mind.
It's over your entire body.
Yes. So do I have to roll for this stuff?
Yes, because it's not
Covering your
covering your
nostrils.
lungs.
Thanks, just making sure.
That would be very interesting.
It's an air filtration system.
Yes.
And I will say that you keep walking, having to make that check, and you get a ping.
Einar puts his hand up to signal to stop. He goes, "We are within 1,000 feet of Korvaki. We're getting closer. Everyone be ready. Move slowly."
Okay.
So they're going to try very hard to be stealthy
Got it.
as they continue on.
And you can move at a normal pace. No, you have to move at a slow pace to be stealthy.
Yeah.
So that's would be half speed of the slowest of you. So that would be 15 feet per round, which would be 66 rounds. 66 and 1/3, so we'll say 67.
So an hour. Or 10 minutes.
Yeah. So we'll have to make
Or
one
10
more check.
minutes.
Okay.
No, just 6.7 minutes.
Good,
Right,
good
sweet.
math. Did you
Yep.
say that, Kiera?
Huh?
Did you say that?
No.
Oh, I thought you had said that earlier. The other way.
So,
I'm not that good at math.
roughly 7 minutes later, you can tell Korvaki, and you hear him just going, "All right, once more."
Einar's going to pop out and try dominate person.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're
you
going
have
to
to
do
roll
initiative.
I'll say you have to roll initiative because if I beat you, I'm shooting.
I wanted to listen to what he was doing. Oh, I hate you both. Oh. Okay.
Well,
Oh.
What'd you roll?
Take a guess.
he goes first.
Did you roll a natural 20?
He rolled in at 20.
Very
Trey's
nice.
plans are all going away.
Trey, I'll roll for Avane too.
Hey, if you could roast him in one shot, that would be amazing. Just don't use anything with fire.
And so that is a what kind of save?
It's a wisdom save, so I don't know how. He'll probably be decent. at it.
Kalashtar have advantage naturally
Yes,
on
you do.
wisdom saves.
He didn't roll well, but thankfully, he's immune to being charmed. Because, yes, Dominate Person is a charm effect.
It is.
Because
You can tell, so it won't be a wasted spell slot, so you can tell for sure now, the Arcane Shard grants him immunity.
Yeah, I've Figured it might, but it was worth the chance of
Fair.
I get to dominate this guy.
Interesting.
Can Alia do something?
Please, Kiera.
Well, we
There's
rolled
only
initiative.
so much entrance for people to rush into.
I was gonna say he got it, and so now it's initiative.
Can she roll initiative?
What is she trying to do?
Considering Ollie was at the back of the group too.
Oh, she's at the back of the group.
Yeah, that is true.
Hold monster.
He's not a monster. I
I
was thinking about that
Hold
too
monster
earlier.
can affect any creature.
Yeah.
Oh, can?
Oh.
I didn't know that. I need to use that now.
I do need to check something though,
Hold.
Okay.
Cease.
because hold monster.
This is
Dumb boy.
enchantment.
It is not a charm effect, but it is a wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
Yeah,
How far away is he when I cast this?
maybe 50 feet,
Okay, cool.
Are we in a big
Uh,
cavern or
I'm-
something?
relatively.
I'm going to.
So you see the final caved-in.
Yeah, can you describe what we see before we begin?
Well, yes, because he rushed in, so he didn't get a chance to see anything.
He did.
No.
Like the.
Look, it was worth a shot.
I understand. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
That's fine. I did good earlier. I'm okay with having a fluke.
You see more of this same brown stone, but it appears that an edge has been found. But as opposed to it being curved like a wall, it's more like there's a slope leading up.
Okay.
And so it is a very large cavern, maybe 300 feet across.
Okay.
Yeah. And Korvaki was standing prior with both hands on the stone. But he turns.
Do I have another action, right?
You do.
Hold person.
You've already cast a spell, though.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I thought it would still work like that.
You
Okay.
can only cast one per turn.
Oh, okay. First per action.
Just
That's
hit him with your whip.
It's not close enough. But that
It's
would
the
be
closest thing you can get to dominating.
Wow. Okay.
He already said it himself.
Well, I'm going to use my what is it? Is it which thing is it? I can't. I have so many different things. I think it's embodiment of law.
Can you?
Yes, I'm using embodiment of law to change that to a bonus action, so I can cast radiant. Is it radiant flame? Whatever.
Sacred Flame?
Sacred flame. Thank you. The one that deals radiant damage.
Got it. Which is a what kind of saving throw?
It is a dex save.
You.
That's a 21.
Yeah, that passes. Next
So
attack.
he takes no damage.
Einar is going to.
Sacred Flame a cantrip?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Einar is going to. We'll try Toll the Dead. Because all I have is saving throw attacks.
For wisdom and dexterity, no less.
I know, right?
That's a flat 20.
Yeah, he's going to pass them both. Einar is going to. In this room, it's just like a big. Can we draw this out?
Probably have to resume.
What are you looking for?
I just want to know like where he is in relation to the rest of the room and where I am.
He's at like the slope is centered in the room, and he's kind of like standing right in front of it, so 50 feet from you.
Okay. Einar's gonna pull out the whip and just taunt him and go, "You really had to hide? Come on, for old time's sake."
Now. Let's be civil about things.
No. And I want to attack him. I know it's not my turn. But.
I must thank you. It's a wonderful idea.
The Wall of Force? Or something else?
You don't know. Now, why don't we have a conversation? It's been so long since I've seen you all, and you have some new faces among you.
I preferred when you didn't have your head.
I mean, I assume you mean when you had it.
Well, either way. I could take your soul next, if that'll help.
Something tells me that's not in the cards.
Oh?
Come to believe my former master's warnings, I don't have much of one left. And being this close, you can see slight cracks in his skin. Ever so slight. But there is a purple-pink light that kind of shimmers through and pulses on occasion. The exact same type as that is coming from the crystal.
He is Minecraft enchanted.
Pretty much.
He needs some lotion.
Which also has affected his eyes, making them a brilliant pink-purple shade as opposed to...
We're just gonna shoot twice at him.
No problem. Make 2 attack rolls.
Alright. He hasn't gone yet, so that'll be a 32 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And a 22 to hit.
As they both deflect off a wall of force placed 25 feet between you. Saving throw spells can go right through them.
Yeah. You know what else can go through a wall of force?
Area of effect.
I look at Makoto and I give her a wink.
I actually don't know what you're referring to.
Marissa's like, well, that's
Any of her gravity spells that she constantly uses on us.
Well, if they originate from her, she can't use them.
Marissa's like, well, that solves that mystery.
All right, so she could do magnify gravity, but that wouldn't be super helpful here.
Spell scrolls does this guy?
One of the higher ones.
Pulse wave.
rich.
I thought this was the glyph of warding.
Not gravity.
Or does he still have the same
Pulse
one?
wave is gravity, actually.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not thinking about gravity.
I thought this was like this stone
thinking
of
of?
warding.
Oh no, he's got a shard.
Disintegrate.
It's the
Influence
teleportation.
all
Oh,
of
influence
that.
still, okay.
The teleportation thing was a whole separate.
That was whole separate. I don't know if he still had the influence one.
Yeah. So basically, you've discerned through the current encounters that Korvaki would have used the Shard of Influence to gather quite a bit of resources, including money and spell scrolls and magic items.
Mm-hmm. So, out of curiosity, how much of a wealth have you been able to amass with these things?
And you can see that Makoto is ready to go on your mark.
Yep.
Not as much as you'd think, actually. I've had to spend a significant amount getting here. But it's magnificent, don't you think?
I'm not sure what this is. Do you care to enlighten me?
Why don't we talk about something a bit more mutual?
What do you have in mind?
Your new boss.
I wouldn't call him a boss, per se.
Even at that, Riss kind of looks over at him like,
No, I don't know what you call something that considers people as his property.
Oh, don't worry. I have my reservations about his goals.
You know nothing about his goals.
Hence the reason why I try to stay somewhat wary of what he's doing.
enough monologuing, Korvaki.
No. Let him talk. I want to hear what he has to say.
I know you want to hear what he has to say. I do not.
Such a pity you're behind a wall, unable to do anything.
It is a pity.
Are we out of combat?
Yeah.
If you want to do something, you can do it.
Okay, I was gonna try and do dispel magic on his wall of force.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
5th.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Dispel Magic does nothing to a wall of force.
It does not.
Oh, yeah.
It does absolutely nothing.
Yep. That is a 5th level spell slot used.
Oh, well.
Actually, make a flat wisdom check.
Flat wisdom.
You have been around Ray long enough.
That's a 16. Oh, sorry. With wisdom, 21.
You would know that having been around Ray long enough, and that being one of his signature spells,
Yeah.
I would say that
it's
you would.
disintegrate that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which Makoto is ready to cast.
Risk
Got
it.
it.
I've already
Over
let him
Ray.
know. We're
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah, he's-
I want to hear what he
he's
has to say.
stalling.
How? Never mind.
Can Alia make an insight check on the two of them and have Hold Monster prepared to nail Korvaki?
You might not want to prepare because.
Well, not prepared, but like kind of ready to go.
Sure thing. Yeah. I'll allow that.
Determine whether or not she should be ready to use it.
Oliver Saravina.
Yes, we know his name.
No, you don't.
We know the name. We know that name.
Exactly.
So what name are you referring to?
Mavris.
He pulls up his notes.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I'm not taking notes.
That would be a Mavrus. Signs are all there.
Persuasion was too pretty of a name for him.
Signs are all there if you're looking for them. But I do suppose ignorance is bliss.
Very much.
In certain cases, yes. So, what significance does the name Mavris carry?
Well, you killed him for one.
I don't remember. Did we?
Make a history check.
Natural 20.
Mavris was the name that Saravina gave you of the green dragon that dissolved into snow.
Oh.
The one that tried to snatch Einar.
Yeah, the one y'all wouldn't let me talk to.
And you're now remembering that Saravina gave you a staff of the simulacrum, which allows you to make a duplicate out of ice and snow.
Oh.
This son of a bitch.
You know nothing about your patron, but that's all right. Apparently knowing nothing is your specialty.
Go. Now.
And which is really funny because that was also when he was going to do his
Yep. Go. The second she fires it, I'm shooting off gravity well. Not gravity well. Gravity sinkhole.
And Alia's
I'm gonna have this be a initiative check.
All right, let's do it.
And Alia's gonna do Hold Monster on him.
Do I have to
Understood.
reroll initiative?
Yeah. This will be so
Oh.
Korvaki, Makoto.
And raise initiative. Beginning die. Let's do this.
215, it's not bad.
So this is off of initiative?
Huh?
This is based off of initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you get?
Would you like to see?
Is that a nat 20?
You got a nat 20.
You have to compete with Riss.
Wait. Does anyone have inspiration?
Nope.
Ah!
Does
Makoto?
I don't think I have inspiration. And I've already used my bones.
Yeah. You can't use bones to force a
Yeah.
reroll.
Yeah.
That gives you a reroll. Makoto got a 14 plus 3, so she
Okay.
got a 17.
I'm 13.
All right. So
Alia's an 18. If that
So.
matters at all.
Riss is a natural 20. Vane is a 19.
what is your dex mod?
Plus 5.
So is his. You guys are gonna roll off.
Oh!
Roll.
Wow. Don't ever roll on the battle mat again.
I will not.
Has everyone used their bones reroll today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Makoto hasn't.
Makoto doesn't. get
Makoto's
a
not a player.
No.
You are.
I'm not using it.
That's right.
This is too thematically appropriate. You still have a natural 20.
I do.
So,
I just don't get advantage.
18 for Alia. Makoto rolled a 17.
Yep. And I'm last. 13.
13.
You're not last, buddy.
Yeah, so let's have everybody roll for initiative, just to add in. So, Avane
Avane was 19.
has advantage.
Oh, I already rolled for Avane.
Okay, so he got a 19. Got it. Samir then will be that one. That was a 16 and an 18 for him, plus minus 1. So that's 17. So he will go after Makoto. Keen got a
6.
All right, atta girl, King.
And
Atta
I
girl.
Makoto,
9.
All right.
Keen's at
You
the
asked
very back.
I wasted all of my my skill on that nat 20 where nothing happened and went, oh, shit. Oh, well.
Go get him, guys.
You rolled a natural 20. Go ahead and roll again. I'm giving you advantage
advantage.
because you didn't really get to do much with that.
Okay.
I think that's
16.
16 total.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
no modifiers. I know he's not dexterous.
You only moved up one position. You are now ahead of Ray instead of behind.
All right.
Way to go.
Cool.
I'll tell you.
So, Korvaki. Need to roll something else as well. What is this initiative? 0. Sure. Okay.
Who are you rolling for?
His summon.
Yeah.
As you see the rock shift,
That's what I was worried about.
as an eye opens, an eye that is bigger than any of you.
How wide
I don't like this.
Is this about the size of the stone colossus that we fought? Or
I think
bigger?
it's bigger.
is it? How big is the eye? How wide across? You said the cavern is 300 feet.
It's
so
at
I'm assuming
very
that's its
least like 8 feet tall.
max. Yeah.
This eye.
I will send a picture of the rough image you have before you.
Trey, there's a part of me that hates the enjoyment you get out of things like this.
He's,
I haven't seen
it's
it yet.
him. It's the guy that cured you.
Isn't this one of the lieutenants?
As Marinova's strongest lieutenant has fallen under the spell of Dominate Monster.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
And as the entire cavern begins to rumble,
It was
Trey,
breathing.
why do you have to tell me this? Because now I want to at least try. Does the spell magic work on that? Like, Einar can't do it because he doesn't know. But I, as a player, want to know, does the spell magic work on that?
you'll have to find out. Because as the entire cavern rumbles, as Magnus awakens, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Yep.